What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Bring the Juice Colts podcast live stream. Guys, for the first time on this channel and any of our other channels, we are doing a live stream play-by-play reaction for a college game. That's right. The national championship is today between the Indiana Hoosiers, the number one team in the nation, versus the number 10 Miami Hurricanes. What's going on, everybody? Hope y'all are having a good night tonight. Cody, this is something different for this channel, and it sure seems like it's going to be a fun night tonight.
Hey, man, at least we know that there's some good football being played in Indiana still. It's not the Colts, but, yeah, it's certainly exciting, man. I know you're a Buckeye fan, but, man, just as a fan of and living in the state of Indiana, it's just awesome to see, man. It's great to see whether you're, an IU fan or not, man. I just love it. Like, I just love seeing Indiana sports in championship stuff. And we've been pretty blessed recently with a lot of different teams competing for championships. The Pacers last year's Eastern or the NBA Finals. Notre Dame in the national championship a year ago. Indiana this year. Purdue a couple years ago. It's been awesome, man. It's just been cool to see. So I'm fired up, man.
Yeah, definitely. Seeing some people in here saying go IU. Even Matt is in here saying let's go Miami. So obviously throwing a little shade at the Hoosiers because he is a Notre Dame guy just on the other side of the state. But yeah, man, talk about a crazy story that the Indiana Hoosiers have been. We haven't even really talked about it too much, but yeah, guys. So obviously the game is supposed to start at 7:30, but the problem is it's still like 25 minutes until they actually start. So they have to get those promos in there,
Oh, of course. Yeah.
They have to get those commercials in there and all this other stuff. But yeah, so obviously I am an Ohio State fan. I'm sure a lot of you probably already know that. And then obviously Cody, not as much of a college football fan himself, but he keeps up with Indiana sports and everything like that. So
I would say if anybody asked me, I would say Notre Dame because I followed them for a while. I'm not a diehard like my friend Matt or a lot of people, but I'm keeping up to date with that stuff. I'm just not I don't know what, for whatever reason, it's like the Colts is just different. It's just always been different, compared to the, any other team. I don't know why. I think it's just because I grew up with the Colts when I was 12 years old and I've watched them for years. Whereas I'm kind of now just getting into some of the stuff with the Pacers a little bit more the last couple of years.
You and I have been doing this podcast now for literally 7 years. So we're kind of trying to get into the Indiana market more and more, because you're right. The state of Indiana sports, over the last year has just been at the pinnacle of the sports industry, right? When you talk about, obviously the Indiana Fever with Caitlin Clark, that's generating buzz. The Indiana Pacers last season, one game away from winning a championship, an NBA championship for the first time in forever. And then, of course, when you talk about the Indianapolis Colts, obviously didn't end the season well, but the way it started, it was just off to an amazing start. And then when you talk about, obviously, what the Indiana Hoosiers are doing right now, this is the first time in forever that the Indiana Hoosiers are involved in this. And of course, on College Game Day, Pat McAfee, Cody, is the only guy listed on the College Game Day cast that is picking the Indiana Hoosiers to win tonight. So
has anybody watched Indiana? Like, has anybody watched Indiana play these last couple games? Like, they haven't even been close. They've been dominating these teams.
Yeah. So, obviously, guys, like we said, we're both not, giant Indiana people. But I certainly have been keeping a close eye on this.
Yeah.
I mean, we might as well talk about this matchup here, Cody, before this game hops into it. I mean, you talk about Indiana and just how complete of a team they have been this year.
Yeah.
I mean, and they're doing it, Cody, with no 5-star talent anywhere.
Crazy.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, they're doing all of it because Curt Cignetti has this team extremely well coached, extremely well disciplined, and getting the best out of their players just because he has them believing in themselves, not just in him, but in themselves. Because this roster for Indiana, like if you looked at it from a talent standpoint, Indiana should not be on the same field as this Miami team tonight. But the thing is that Indiana just does everything so well that's why they can beat anyone any given night. I mean, it's why they ended up beating Ohio State in the Big Ten championship game. They just made a few more plays than we did. And then obviously why every game so far in the college football playoff has just been so easy for them. I mean, they haven't really struggled at all this year.
Yeah, I mean, they've just, especially like recently, they've just been on a different level, man. They've just been, decimating teams. It's just crazy. You're right. I mean, they are the true definition of a team. Like all aspects, this Indiana team is firing on all cylinders. The thing that I love about Curt Cignetti is he doesn't ever get too high or too low. I mean, Derek, it's basically become a meme at this point. Like, he looks at the camera and he's just like frowning even when they're up by 40, like those sorts of things. But I mean, I think it's just something where, it's like a coach that continues to demand excellence from you. Like, even when you're up at a point, it's just like, I love that, man. I love just a coach that's no nonsense like that. And, I don't want to say never impressed, but he's always looking at ways you can be better. Like, that's what champions do. I mean, heck, that's why Bill Belichick, man, for years, his teams were the best, among the best, because they never felt like they were truly there. They were always trying to get better than they were, and so that's what I love just about, what Curt Cignetti has brought to Indiana. And you're right. Like, the talent is not necessarily to the level of some of these teams that they've played, but they are a complete definition of a team, and talent only gets you so far, at the end of the day.
Yeah, absolutely. And, it comes down to mainly the fact that Indiana, they do just about everything right. I mean, they have a Heisman Trophy quarterback in Frank Mendoza. That is just a guy that just finds the right guy all the time. And he's just a smart player, doesn't turn the ball over. And then, of course, a team that can run the football. I mean, Indiana, I think, is easily top 3 in all of college football this year in yards per game. And when you can control the line like that, Cody, and you can run for 200 yards a game on average, I mean, it's just, it's so easy to win football games when you can do that. And then you have wide receivers that are playing way above their pay grade because obviously Mendoza does a fantastic job, and the offensive line doing a great job of protecting Mendoza. And then that defense, which, again, outside, Cody, of that Ohio State defense this year, I mean, Indiana did have the number 2 defense this year in college football. So, I mean, it's a phenomenal just how complete they've been this year.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, it's going to be successful when you have 2 running backs near 1,000 yards. I mean, they have this 2 stable back group of Roman Hemby and Kalen Black. They have just been phenomenal this year. Both guys averaging over 5 yards per carry for the Hoosiers. You're right. They've been able to run the ball super effectively. And Mendoza, when he's been called upon, he has delivered this year for the Hoosiers. And like you said, Heisman winner, quarterback. And he hasn't necessarily always been asked to do a ton, but he's had some receivers that he just, just continues to feed the football to. In fact, Derek, you had, 3 guys. It's the crazy thing about Indiana is they don't necessarily just have the one guy they always go to, right? They have multiple guys they get the ball to. They have obviously Omar Cooper, who led Indiana with 866 yards, 13 touchdowns. Elijah Sarrett, who had 15 touchdowns this year, over 800 yards. And then Charlie Becker, who, led the team in yards per catch. I mean, over 20 yards per catch. So they have a little bit of everything that, they're looking for, man. And they are definitely a team that does things well in all phases. So, yeah, all that to say, man, I think Indiana is a very complete football team. I mean, this is just what you're looking for in a championship team. And obviously, tough challenge tonight against a Miami team that ranked 10 coming in, man, and they have been hot.
Yeah, they have. And, this was a team that, coming into championship weekend, there were question marks about Miami, question marks about who they played, how they beat those teams, right, Cody? I mean, they beat Notre Dame at the start of the year. There were question marks on whether or not Notre Dame was going to make it in over Miami, but the only reason Miami ends up making it in, they beat Notre Dame in the first week of the college football season, which ultimately put them in here in this spot. So they get in by that committee. And despite having, 2 really bad losses and having some really bad losses in that regard and looking incomplete at times. But when you look at just how they went against playing Ole Miss, how they looked against Ohio State, right? And just how that defensive line gets after the opposing quarterback. And, Cody, and it's crazy because as we have seen Miami continue to play, they have looked much, much more complete than what they clearly were at the start of the season. Carson Beck is playing his best football right now. He's not turning the football over, and he's making a lot of great plays. And the Hurricanes are running the football insanely well right now. They are controlling the trenches, both offensively and defensively, whoever they're playing. So, I mean, you got to wonder how much difficulty is Indiana going to have tonight? Because, I mean, again, they went up against a team in Ohio State that offensively, this Miami offensive line is definitely better than that Ohio State offensive line. Miami can run the football. And on the defensive side, Miami's defensive line is just as good, if not better, than Ohio State's defensive line. And Ohio State's defensive line gave Indiana some fits. So, I mean, I know a lot of Indiana fans, they're very hyped and they're very much thinking that things are going to work out in their favor. I have been asking myself this question, Cody. I mean, do you think Miami could control the line of scrimmage today? Because I think they can.
I think that's got to be their game plan, right? Is like force Indiana to throw the football, right? Because like you said, Indiana's run the ball extremely well. That takes pressure off of everything else. And so forcing them to be one-dimensional, I think is definitely the key there, Derek, for Miami's defense. Like you said, do what Ohio State did. They gave Indiana fits on offense, and not a lot of teams have done that this year. So, yeah, I definitely think there's a capability there with how well their defensive line is playing against the run. I think there's an opportunity here for Miami to potentially make life difficult on Indiana's offense tonight if they continue to ascend like they've been. Yeah, I definitely think so.
Yeah, I mean, again, I do wonder how that defensive line is going to look and how that offensive line is going to look for Indiana. Just the one, and that's the thing, man. I mean, both of these coaches, very good coaches, both guys that have really just taken their teams to the next level this season. I mean, what kind of prediction do you have tonight? What do you think is going to happen here?
Oh, man, what a great question. I do think it might be a little bit more of a defensive battle, Derek, here in this game. I'm going to go Man, I think it'll be close. I'm going to go 20-17 Indiana. I think it'll be very close, but I think both offenses have been very hot recently, so I think we'll get definitely some offensive firepower too, but I don't think it's going to be like a crazy high-scoring game because I think the defense will definitely have theirs. So I think it's going to round itself out to be, kind of high teens, low 20s is kind of where I'm looking.
Okay. I think it'll be a little bit more high scoring than that. I think that it will be Indiana by a final score of 27-21. Okay. I think it'll still be a close game, but I do not think this is going to be a game that's just going to blow everybody out. Because I think these are two teams that have good defenses and are going to get some stops during this game. But definitely. I'm really, really hoping that Indiana wins this game, Cody, because I've been saying it all along. Obviously, when my Ohio State Buckeyes got knocked out of the championship run there in their test to try to go back to back, I was like, okay, Indiana or Oregon, one of them's got to do it. One of them's got to do it for me because if Indiana wins tonight, it'll be the third straight year in a row that a Big Ten team wins the national championship. And I'm super excited for it. I hope that we will continue to see this continue to do better because all in all, SEC fans are crying tears tonight because knowing that none of their SEC pride boys can be in this game today.
Yeah, right.
You got the ACC and the Big Ten representing.
That's right. Absolutely. Yeah. Awesome, man. Well, I think we're getting close here. Yeah, they're national.
Yeah, they're doing the national anthem right now. So
we're getting there.
Yep.
But thank you, everybody.
12 minutes past the start time. Yeah. And we are just now getting into the national anthem.
Yeah. Right. Well, thank you, everybody who is tuning in. Do us a huge favor. Smash that like button. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. We're going to try to push this out and get this stream as big as we possibly can. So if you hit that like button, share it, whatever you got to do, help us out in that way. It helps the algorithm and helps it get pushed out to more people. Thank you, everybody.
Absolutely. Would love to have over 100 people in here tonight by
the end
of this.
That'd be great.
Yeah,
I know there's overlap between the Colts stuff and Indiana football. So,
of course. And even if you're just a fan of football in general, I mean, you obviously want to enjoy the last college football game of the season. So,
of course. Absolutely.
Let me go grab a Pepsi real quick.
I might grab myself a water here in a minute. Oop, got to get that. Gotta love the bots in here. Yeah, drop your score predictions, guys, in the comments.
Yeah, everybody drop a score prediction.
I'm gonna go grab a water.
I'm up in Ohio State tonight. You can kiss my butt if you don't like it. Did Derek get breadsticks? No, I did not, Matt. Excuse me. Anyone else surprised the teams weren't on the field for the national anthem? I don't know, man. I don't know. It might have been early. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so because they typically like to introduce the teams when it comes to that. I don't know. Derek's grabbing a Pepsi. Slow down there, killer. Going to be a long game. Don't want to drink too much Pepsi. Right? Yeah, no doubt, man. I really thought you'd be able to watch it on ABC. Yeah, I mean, I typically it kind of is, but ESPN, I think, got the rights to it this time around.
Gotcha.
Fire Ballard, Derek. I wish I could. If I had the power to do that, I would.
I wish we had the power that some people think we do, because we don't have any power.
I was in a Colts Twitter space this morning and was in there for an hour talking about just everything when it comes to this team. So,
oh boy, man, I'm sorry.
Hey, Connor, doing all right. Hey, everybody, please be sure to like the stream, comment, and subscribe, please.
Yeah, a lot of people were like, why the heck did you do it on a Monday night? Why not like a Sunday night?
And even if it's a Sunday night, like play it at like 6 o'clock, not at 8 o'clock at night when on the East Coast people have to go to freaking work.
I know.
It's because they don't care if people on the East Coast go to sleep or not. Because the West Coast will make up for it in the viewership. Deshaun is live too on Twitch for this game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sweet. Tell him what's up. Are you on there right now?
Yeah, you should be on Twitch right now. I think you guys should do a segment on how fast do the Patriots got back to the AFC title game after losing Tom Brady, but we have to swim through the mediocrity, still swimming after 10 years. Yep. Yeah. I mean, no doubt. But I mean, they got a couple of things right. I mean, they got the quarterback. They found the coach that provides that mental toughness, and they got a GM that is capable of putting enough good pieces around him.
Right.
It's nuts that Sean McDermott was fired, but Chris Ballard is safe. Yeah, I mean, no doubt. I mean, the only difference is obviously the Bills have a phenomenal quarterback and they just can't seem to ever get over the hump. I don't necessarily think that's all Sean McDermott's fault, but you
That's
think
true.
Kurt would be a NFL head coach candidate at some point? At some point, yes. As of right now, no. I think there will come a point where he gets stagnant in college football and he's not the biggest story in college football anymore, and then he'll likely go back to the league.
Do you think that Marcus Freeman will eventually go to the NFL? I feel like I've seen his name a lot.
I think so, because obviously people already kind of dislike him for how he approached this season with Notre Dame. The ending of that is just terrible.
Tonight we don't talk about the Colts, all right?
Yeah, we ain't worried about the Colts tonight.
We talk about good Indiana football. All right. So here we are, Derek, just minutes from kickoff.
Minutes away.
Only 20 minutes late.
Did you guys see that Trump's there tonight? Yeah, I saw that. Yep. Typically, a lot of presidents end up going to the national championship games. I'm not surprised in the slightest.
Oh, Michael Irvin's there.
Yeah, I'm not surprised on that either. I mean, the dude's been on the sideline all freaking year.
He's out there for the coin flip as well.
Matt Freeman did do something wrong, okay? The way he handled that, I do not care who you are. The fact that you allowed your ego to get over the fact that you didn't go into the Pop-Tart Bowl it's disappointing. I don't care who you are. If that would have been Ohio State and Ryan Day did that, I'd be pissed too. And no, the game has not started yet. Are we surprised? It probably will be another 5 minutes at least.
This is just like Colts press conference. All right. Okay.
I was told they even letting kids come in 2-hour delay or for 2-hour delays because of this game tonight. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest.
Okay, so it looks like Indiana deferred and Miami will take it.
Yep, looks like Miami will likely get the ball here to start. So Indiana defense out there first, and Indiana will receive in the second half.
Yeah, and remember, Derek, the first play on defense last week for Indiana, last game, was a pick six, if you remember.
Yep, and Matt, first of all, that was his first mistake, okay? You don't let 18, 19, and 20-year-olds make life-changing decisions when it comes to stuff like that, okay? No matter how upset you were that you didn't make the college football playoff, you're telling them we're going to go and we're going to play this game because it'll be the last time that not only you get to play in this game, a lot of you, but the fans, the people who are missing out on opportunities because you didn't want to play in a game because you thought it was meaningless. That's a messed up thing to do. So either way, it's stupid.
All right.
Here we go. I don't know how you and I's things line up because I'm watching it on live TV.
I'm on YouTube TV.
Yeah, I wonder how that looks. Let me see if I can get on here and do that.
Well, for me, they're just lining up the kickoff.
Same.
Okay.
Let me see if I can. Yeah, they're doing the same thing here for me too. Here we go. Indiana set to kick off. And we are underway. And that one will be returned, catches it at the 1, and breaks one tackle, but gets brought down at about the 27. So that's where Miami will take over. Hey, we got 86 people in here right now, guys. We have the national championship play-by-play, guys. Be sure to like the stream. It helps the algorithm, helps it get out to more people. Comment and subscribe.
All right. So out comes Miami for their first offensive drive here.
Again, Cody, this Miami offense has looked phenomenal in these playoffs so far. See how they can do against one of the best defenses in college football this year.
Yeah. Carson Beck had 4 touchdowns a week ago in the win over Ole Miss.
And it's going to be a run here on the first play and breaks one tackle, gets 9 before being brought down finally. And again, we talked about it, Cody. This was going to be what Miami should try to do here. You know, they have the ability to run the football, and Amar Farrell is the one to make the tackle.
Yeah, I mean, great start here for Miami. This is what they want to do. Wear down this D line.
And Fletcher, who is just a massive back. I mean, just a phenomenally powerful back. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end on the right, shotgun formation. It's going to be a quick screen to Tony out on the outside. He is going to get 5 and a first down, pushed out of bounds at the 43-yard line. So first down here to start for the Miami Hurricanes.
Yeah, good start here for Miami. 2 plays, 2 positive yards. 2 plays of positive yards. A good start here. Indiana got to figure that out here.
The 2 impact players, Fletcher and Tony, the guys that need to catch the ball, and he is brought down after a gain of maybe 2 tackles made there by number 5, D'Angelo Pons.
Pons was he's an impact guy, man. He made the big pick 6 a week ago. So he's definitely a guy for Indiana that needs to come out and make some plays here tonight.
Second down and 8. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Tight end on the left. Beck has time. Indiana's only bringing 3. He's rolling out to his right and incomplete. Malachi Tony couldn't catch it along the sideline. So it'll be third down and long here. First one, Cody.
Yep. Yeah, this is where Indiana wants them, right? They want third and long here. Settled in a little bit the last couple plays here. Yeah, this is favorable for Indiana. Maybe they bring a little bit of extra pressure here, try to get Carson back off.
We have seen Indiana be aggressive at times when they've needed to be. Will it be this one of those times here? 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. 2 running backs in the backfield. Beck is going to dump it to Tony, who gets brought down at the 48-yard line, a gain of 4, but not nearly enough for a first down. Tackle made by number 21. That is Elijah Hardy.
Yeah. I mean, Derek, that's exactly what you want. You allow them to make the catch. You come up. Beautiful tackling there. I mean, that's exactly what you want. Now, eliminate the big play, force them to check it down. That's perfect. Perfect defense there.
Absolutely. And this will be the first punt of the game. Miami near midfield. And finally gets this one away. It's a booming punt and fair caught at the 4-yard line. It's just, and Cody, I hate that coaches don't teach their kids better on that. If you're going to fair catch it inside the 5, then just don't fair catch it. What difference does it make if you get it at the 4-yard line versus the 1-yard line? In all honesty, would you rather not take that 3 yards difference and take the chance that could potentially be a touchback?
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Just let it go at that point,
If you're going to catch it at the 6, 7, 8-yard line, that's a different story. But if you're catching it inside the 5, that's just dumb. You just shouldn't do that.
Well, anyway, good start here for Indiana's defense.
Mm-hmm.
So you think certainly like that standpoint, what they did defensively, settled down after the first couple plays there.
Yep.
I kind of forgot the Pacers are playing right now.
So and again, Indiana, they're going to be aggressive, Cody, but they are going to want to try to let Miami sustain these drives. And obviously Miami can do that because they can run the football well, but Indiana also feels that they have the pieces in that front 7 to make stops. So ultimately, if you're Indiana, you're trying to make sure that you can just keep them from making the big play, force them to have to go on these long drives, tire them out because you feel like you have a good chance at it.
Yeah, agreed.
Man, dude, I tell you what, CJ Stroud is getting absolutely torched on social media, man.
I bet he is.
Absolutely torched.
Yeah.
I love CJ Stroud, man, but I mean, it's hard to defend what he did over the last 2 games,
It is. I mean, as a Colts fan, I love that they're committing to CJ Stroud right now. This is great.
I mean, can't even really say that given the fact that can't even really say that just because he destroys the hell out of us. Yeah. I mean, nobody else, sure, but
true.
All right. Indiana offense. Fernando Mendoza, the Heisman Trophy winner, And the number one Indiana offense out here for the first time in this game. And here we go. Starting it at the 5. Receiver on each side. 2 tight ends up on the line of scrimmage. It's going to be an RPO. Gets it out to his wide receiver. Makes one guy miss. And finally gets pushed out at the 15. Should be enough for a first down. That was number 3, Omar Cooper Jr. on the catch.
Yeah, they're a leading receiver this year. Like I said, Omar Cooper, he's just been reliable for you this year, man.
Absolutely. That number 2 or the number 3 guy that can really be helpful. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Indiana trying to hurry up a little bit, and they are going to run it this time, and only gets about a yard, maybe 2 on the run there. That was Roman Hemby on the run there. Hemby, again, another one of those running backs, Cody, that just has had a phenomenal season with Indiana this year.
Yeah, he has. They've got a nice stable of backs here, man.
2nd down and 9, 11 minutes left in the first quarter. And it's going to be a pass here from Mendoza and just dumps it to Hemby, who gets, again, another yard before being pushed out of bounds by Mohamed Tour, the linebacker. So it's going to be 3rd and long here for the Indiana Hoosiers. Yeah, Miami kind of brings this delayed blitz off the left side, drops that linebacker back into coverage at the last second, and kind of confuses Mendoza. Here we go. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Shotgun for Mendoza. Mendoza under pressure, rolling out to his right, just has to throw it away, and it's incomplete. And it is going to be 4th down for the Hoosiers.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they brought a lot of pressure there, obviously, on Mendoza. I mean, they were able to just kind of tee off on him on that one, man. He had no chance.
That blitzing defensive lineman off the edge, Marquise Lightfoot, unblocked off the right side of the line, and the running back Hemby just has to eat the block and just gets absolutely blown up. Gives time for Mendoza to get out of the pocket, but just nobody open.
Mm-hmm.
A good punt here. Tony catches it at the 32, but Tony finally brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 10 yards. There is a flag on the play, though. See what it is. It's about 75-25 chance that it's always going to be on the return team when it comes to punts. Holding on the return team. So that will move Miami back a little bit. We'll see where, but Miami now gets the ball for the 2nd time in this quarter.
Just as we thought it might be, defensive battle so far.
Yep, no doubt.
Both defenses making some statements here early.
No doubt. And again, if you're Indiana, it's something you're going to have to be careful of, Cody. I mentioned it. That defensive line for Miami has a lot of very big, very athletic guys on that defensive line, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, Derek, Indiana Pacers right now up by 5 at halftime over the Philadelphia 76ers. Of course, if you're rooting for Indiana or for the Pacers to keep losing, you're not super thrilled about that.
Yeah, you know that Nemhard leads the NBA in assists per game?
He is having a great year, man.
He's averaging 8.9 assists a game right now, I think.
Wow. Who in the world did the Dolphins hire as their head coach?
Jeff Hadley.
Who is that? I've never even heard of him.
That's the Packers OC, I think.
Really? No.
I think so.
They're going back to OC again.
Since it's commercial, I had an air fried garlic bread sandwich and it was lovely. That sounds amazing. Oh, the Packers DC. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
That sounds amazing, Matt. Honestly, I love a good garlic bread sandwich.
Can't go wrong.
Do you think the Colts will keep Michael Pittman Jr.?
Well, we have a video talking about that.
I don't know. I hope they don't. Or if they do, I hope they cut his contract deeply down.
Yeah. Yep. Can't pay him what you're paying him right now. He's getting paid way too much money at this point, Derek.
True that. All righty. Miami offense back out here. Carson Beck, the number 5 quarterback in the NFL draft ranking on Mel Kiper's list. 10:22 left in the first quarter. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end on the right. Tony comes in motion, and it's going to be a handoff to Fletcher, who gets brought down at around the 26, maybe 27. Solid gain there on first down.
I wonder where Carson Beck will end up getting drafted.
Great question.
He's just like kind of an enigma. Like, I don't know.
Two receivers to the left, 1 to the right, tight end on the left, bunch formation. Ball's at the 27. It's going to be another handoff to Fletcher, and Fletcher gets maybe a yard after the second effort, but doesn't get much in the middle of that defense.
Yeah, good job there by that front 7 of really just eliminating any opportunity. I mean, he had 2-3 guys get off their blocks there.
Yep.
Meet him in the middle.
Another third down here for Miami, 3rd and 5. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Beck in the shotgun. Indiana was 7 up on the line. They're only bringing 3. Beck has a lot of time, and incomplete pass blocked by number 7. That is Lewis Moore.
So two defensive possessions now for the Hoosiers, and they get off the field. I mean, he had all day to throw, Derek.
Yes, he did. He had a lot of time to throw there.
But
and I mean, it wasn't even the wrong guy to throw to. He just threw it a little late.
Whoa, something that was weird. Like shifted around there.
Punt is away. Fair catch called for at the 29.
A little better field position here.
Yep, better field position this time. You get it. It's never a good thing when you start the game offensively backed up to your own 5. So
no,
this will be much more opportunistic field position here for Indiana.
Yes,
24 more yards this time around. Mendoza looking to be the 6th player ever in college football history to be a player to win the Heisman, win a national championship, and be the first overall pick in the NFL draft the next year. He would only be the 6th guy ever, the most recent one to do it, Joe Burrow, back in 2019. Here we go. First down. It's going to be a pass here from Mendoza. Has time, but rolls out to his right. And rolling out to his right, still fires. Incomplete. There is a flag on the play. I think this is going to be a holding coming back on Indiana. And Cody, the Raiders, Mark Davis, Tom Brady, and someone else is at this game. They obviously have the first overall pick, so getting a look at their potential first pick in Mendoza tonight.
Yep. Hold on the Hoosiers on that one.
It'll be first down and 20. Yeah, Mendoza rolls out to his right here, and the right tackle just doesn't let go. He just needs to, after a certain point, you just got to let go.
Yeah. Well, that was pretty blatant.
Yeah, it was definitely a hold. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Tight end on the left. Ball's at the 19 now. RPO. Mendoza finds his wide receiver, breaks 1 tackle. That's Cooper. Gets the first down, brought down at the 44. A gain of 25.
Wow. So Mark Cooper.
Big play for either team.
Mark Cooper off to a strong start.
Yeah, Miami's going to bring all those linebackers sell on the run, and Cooper's just going to come across the middle of the field, and Mendoza just puts it right where it needs to be. And a great job by Cooper to break that tackle. This one's going to be a handoff to number 8, and that is Kalen Black, the other running back for the Hoosiers, who gets 5 on that run.
Yeah, like we said, this 2-headed monster of Roman Hinby and Black. 2 guys that have been very effective, averaging over 5 yards per carry this season.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Tight end on the left. Ball at near midfield. There is a flag. It's going to be a false start on the Hoosiers.
Oh, wait. Mendoza's clapping like it might be on Miami.
He's just saying, hey, catch it. Let's get going, guys. Come on.
Okay.
Because that is now the second flag on the offensive line for the Indiana Hoosiers here. The center kind of moves a little bit awkwardly before he snaps it, and it kind of started a chain reaction of all the other guys thinking they were going to snap it.
Yeah.
So now it's 2nd down and 9. Miami showing blitz. They are, but they get it off to Sarah, and Sarah gets pushed out close to a first down. Wow, what a spot. I did not think he got the first down there, Cody, but they might be giving it to him.
Really?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Wow.
Where that official was, I did not think he got that first. I thought he was half a yard shy, but let's see where they spot him here. Yeah, they did give him the first down.
Dang.
So 1st down and 10. Indiana gets past the penalty there. Now they're going to hand it off to Hemby, who gets to the 42-yard line, a gain of 4 on the play.
So now you see they're starting to run the ball effectively a little bit more.
Yep, starting to get that offensive line working a little bit more. You're seeing Miami being extra aggressive right now in their defensive formations, and Indiana starting to take advantage of those one-on-one matchups.
Yeah.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, tight end on the right. Mendoza in the shotgun again. Hemby back there with him. And it's going to be a pass here. Mendoza fires, finds his running back in the middle of the field, and it is a gain of 8 or 9, and that is a first down. Ball's down at the 33.
A methodical drive now for the Hoosiers.
Absolutely, and it was actually the tight end with the catch, number 37. That is Riley Nowakowski.
So they're getting
I hear
everybody involved now.
Towski, and I just think Monsters Inc.
I know.
Mike Wazowski. The third first down of this drive, and as Sarrett gets the quick out route for a gain of 5 on the first down throw by Mendoza. I'll tell you what, Cody, Sarrett is a phenomenal wide receiver. And I mean, talk about a guy with great hands and great body control.
Yes.
He is going to make a very smooth transition to the NFL for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Mendoza all by himself and he gets hit as he throws it. It's incomplete, but there was a blitz off the left side that nobody accounted for, and Mendoza got blown up as he threw it.
Lucky that one wasn't picked off too.
Cody, that's the second time on this drive we have seen Mendoza take a hit from the backside on this drive so far. I mean, Indiana's got to keep a close eye on that.
Yeah. He's been taking.
Mendoza's going to get hurt.
Yeah, I know. He's just getting just teed off on right now.
And it's going to be a run here. And Black gets the first down, brought down at the 20, a gain of 8.
Man, I tell you, man, Indiana is just dominating the line of scrimmage right now.
Right now they are, man. It just feels like every time Miami's got them backed up against the wall, Indiana just has the answer for it.
Yeah.
And again, being able to run the football the way they are right now, every run is 5-6 yards.
It's nothing crazy, but it's effective.
That it is. Ball's at the 20, 4 minutes left to go. It's going to be another run for Black. Gets brought down after a gain of 2. Mendoza kind of gets up a little bit haphazardly there. Looks like he's got a bloody lip. Something. He got hit somewhere there.
As long as he doesn't have the lipstick like Daniel Jones did.
I think Thomas kind of cheap shots Mendoza at the end of this play and hits him in the helmet. That's hitting him with the crown of the helmet under the chin strap. That should have been a penalty.
Wild that they didn't call that.
Missed one there. Mendoza going to take this one and falls forward for maybe 2 yards. It'll be another third down. The fourth third down on this drive for the Indiana Hoosiers as they are inside the red zone now. Third down and 6. Mendoza in the shotgun. Miami showing blitz. They are blitzing. Mendoza going for it all. Incomplete. Underthrown by Mendoza. It was intended for Charlie Becker, the wide receiver on the outside. Becker, who has had a lot of great contested catches, but Mendoza just leaves that way short, and it's almost intercepted.
Yeah. He didn't even really – it looked like Becker was kind of like behind him, and he threw it like he was supposed to be in front of the guy. That was just a weird
almost, or he just left it short, but either way, a 35-yarder coming up for Indiana, and that one squeaks through the left upright. And Cody, Indiana starts off with the lead, 3-0.
Yep. Pretty good drive there. Unfortunately, couldn't finish there. But regardless, Indiana draws first blood.
Both literally and figuratively.
Literally. Bleeding. True that. What is it with Indiana quarterbacks and bleeding out of their mouth this year? All right. Well, Indiana started to find their way a little bit, get their groove a little bit offensively on that drive, Derek.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you to everybody who is tuning in, Derek. We got a good amount of people now who have found their way in. Really appreciate it, everybody. Do us a huge favor. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, turn on the notification bell, all that good stuff. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate it. I actually don't even know, Derek, where we are in terms of likes at this point in time, but
let me see.
I haven't checked in a minute.
Yeah, let me take a look.
Kind of
I can
curious.
see our stats right now.
Okay.
Let me pull it up.
You're good.
Thing here.
Yep, got rid of that spam.
Yep, get rid of that spam, bruh. Only 33 likes on the stream right now, but we do have 143 watching on the main channel, 2 watching on the Indiana channel, and 100 on X right now. So
yeah, if you're a Hoosier fan, go check out, or if you're a fan of really any team of Indiana, if you're a fan of the Hoosiers, the Boilermakers, the Irish, be sure to go check out our college football channel. Right now, it's still fairly small, a couple hundred subscribers, but we appreciate it. I'll actually put it in the chat for y'all. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me put it in the chat. There you go. In the chat now. If y'all would check that channel out, hit subscribe. We appreciate that. True. This is true, Derek.
guys, if you didn't hit the like button, Derek will come to your house and smack you in the face with a breadstick. That's right. Breadstick hate crime over here.
Oh, shoot.
As Miami returns, this one gets brought down at the 26. So that is where Miami will take over.
I think I need to reload mine. You're like way ahead of me now. I don't know. Gosh, it's so annoying.
Yeah, facts, dude. We're gonna have to have a talk with Ruben about that group for sure.
That's
right.
Have
to talk about Stroud.
That's right. Like
I doubt that they do anything with it, Cody. But I mean, there is a conversation that needs to be had because I mean, right. Stroud was the reason why you lost that the playoffs, dude.
Yeah, right. I hope that they're just like, he's fine. I really hope so.
Do you think if the Colts fire Steichen next season that you'll get Tomlin? Right now, I don't know if Tomlin is committed to coaching football again, guys. I mean,
I don't know.
He left the sport. He literally said, I'm taking time away from the game to be with family.
Yeah.
So maybe he figures halfway through next year he can't go without it, so he comes back. But I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I just don't know who's going to be available next year at this point.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Sorry, I'm just looking at some stuff here. So.
Oh, you're good. All good. Wow, I feel like we have more people in here than I realized. Like, and more like views on this stream overall than I thought. It's kind of crazy. I didn't think we would have this many views, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've checked it, but more than I thought. to be honest with you. I'll hit you in the chat with it. I don't know if that's accurate. I don't feel like it's accurate, but maybe it is accurate. I hit you in the private chat, Derek, with it whenever you have a chance.
Okay.
Like, do you think that's accurate?
I don't know if it's quite to that extent, but
that's what it says.
It is wild. It's what I see on the channel. I don't know. Maybe.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll take it, man.
I mean, again, we could have had a bunch of random people that have been in here at some point, just haven't stuck around.
Yeah.
So I feel like that number might go down, but.
So that passing complete there on first down. Sorry, we're back here.
What? You're that far ahead of me now?
Hold up.
Pause it.
Dang, I thought that you were right there.
Yeah, I was, and now all of a sudden you're like a full play ahead of me. Pause it. I'll let you know when they're coming up to play to do the next play.
Okay.
Yeah, hold up a second. You're way ahead of me now.
Dang, I can't believe you're so far behind.
I know, it's so weird. I'm at 20 seconds on the game clock.
Okay.
17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. Now you can play it whenever you're up there with me. Back to throw. Incomplete again. Coverage by number 5. That is D'Angelo Pons again. Just one-on-one out there with the wide receiver. A little bit of a tug. I could have seen that there on Daniels. I mean, that he definitely had a hand on that jersey the whole way. I mean, you very well could have called a pass interference there, or a hold at least, but 3rd and long. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Miami trying to need to find Tony. Beck under pressure and is sacked. Brought down by number 4, Aiden Fisher. The first sack of the game.
Is he graduating? Because I would love Aiden.
He is a senior. So he probably is graduating and going to the league.
Hey, I would love him.
Aiden Fisher, first sack of the game. Aiden Fisher, who has had 3.5 sacks on the year coming into this game. So, and this is it's a shorter punt from Miami, but a beautiful bounce.
Ow.
It ended up hitting right at around the 40-yard line, but rolled all the way to about the 26. So Indiana will get the ball right at the 26-yard line. Still 3-0 lead, and just ending the first quarter here in a second.
Well, Derek, I was kind of looking about Aiden Fisher just because I was kind of curious. Like, where are people saying that he is going to be? And I feel like I've seen some people kind of have him as a mid-round pick, which I think would be fine with me.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be a run here for Hemby, and Hemby is going to lose 6. Brought down at the 21-yard line and a loss of 6. I mean, nobody on Indiana's offensive line blocked anyone. I mean, it was the entire left side of the Miami defensive line just got through the entirety of that.
Well, you have Nowitzki or whatever on that.
There was nobody peeled and nobody held their blocks on the outside. And now Indiana is way behind the 8 ball here. And Hemby is going to get another run, but it's only going to be for a yard. And so 3rd and 15, not a great situation for the Hoosiers here as we're approaching the end of this first quarter.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Miami's D-line, back-to-back plays now, has been able to fill the gaps there defensively, get off some blocks. This has
He
been
had
a
so much
tough
size
battle.
and speed on that D-line.
They're dangerous, man.
Three
Incredibly
receivers to the right, one to the left. Ball at the 22. Indiana needs to make it to the 37. It's going to be a screen pass for Hemby, who makes a cut back but isn't able to break the tackle in the middle of the field. Gets 5, but Indiana is going to have to punt it, and that is how we're going to end this first quarter. So we will end the first quarter, but the Hoosiers with a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, defensive battle so far, Derek.
Absolutely.
Really
we said it. I said it at the beginning. I thought that these teams would be a little bit competitive defensively. I did not think that this was going to be a shootout.
Yeah.
You got 2 top 5 defenses in college football in this game. It's just not a recipe for a high stakes game here. We've gotten a couple of new subscribers as well, so we greatly appreciate you guys hopping in here with us.
Appreciate you guys.
Durham with the chat here, Jags fan here, can relate to the Colts collapse since we did the same thing a couple years ago. Wish Colts the best. Love a competitive division. Love your content. Well, thank you very much. We greatly appreciate it. Yeah, we appreciate the support. Thank you for hopping in here. And yeah, I guess if there's anyone that definitely understands what the Colts are going through, you're right. Your guys' 2023 season was exactly that. So
it's rough, man. I feel like every AFC South team has just experienced just grief.
Heartbreak. Heartbreak and just utter failure.
And just like almost like just, I don't even know the word. I guess just like hopelessness. Just like, oh my gosh. I don't even know what to think about us anymore, you know? Just rough stuff. I'm kind of curious on the Pacers game now that I'm thinking about it. Are we back from halftime yet? Oh, yeah, we are. All right, so Pacers trail by 3 now with 6 minutes left in the third. Of course, if your team tankathon, you're happy with that. Derek Evan asked, do you think Ruben's still crying?
It's funny because I'm in a group chat with him and the other roundtable boys, and he's saying people are making CJ Stroud Hussein edits. And he's like, I'm laughing my ass off so hard, dude. And UCF is trying to egg him on. He's like, dude, I'd be pissed as hell. Like, Stroud completely sold for you guys. He's trying to egg him on. I think he's definitely coping pretty hard right now.
We all have that person that just like is the bane of our existence on our teams.
Facts. Or the bane of our existence when they're an opposing fan. And just stirs the pot.
Like, I don't know if you saw Colts fans that one Colts fan wrote into Pat McAfee and said Osama bin Ballard.
I remember that. Punt is away, caught at the 23, and Tony falls. It doesn't look like his knee was down, and it says he's still going. He's down at the 42. Indiana is saying he fell earlier and that his knee was down. We're going to take a look at this. If Tony didn't... Oh, yeah, the butt fell on the ground. Yep, he is definitely down. So Yep. Tony was actually down ahead of time, so he will not get the ball at the 42. It'll be closer to the 30.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Tony,
so do we
again,
see
an explosive weapon that just anytime he touches the ball, Cody, I mean, he is a threat to score every time he touches it.
Oh, yeah. Now, Derek, we saw a lot of defense in that first half or that first quarter. Will we see some offensive firepower here in the second?
Certainly hope so. I hope that we'll see both of these teams get on the board here in this quarter, but we will just have to see. Only 100 yards of offense in that first quarter from both teams together.
Crazy.
So Beck hands it off, and running back only gets maybe a yard. That was number 6, Charmar Brown.
Yeah, I mean, Miami's not really been able to get the ball outside they had a couple runs early, but they haven't really been able to run the football recently.
No, they have not. That defensive front for Indiana is working hard. Beck dumps it off to Daniels, who gets to the 39. Oof. He is short of a first down, but it's going to be 3rd and short.
Bro, I tell you, I'm not used to defensive players actually tackling, watching the Colts defense. So
great open field tackle there by number 7, Lewis Moore, who again, if he doesn't make that tackle, that's an easy first down for CJ Daniels. So
yeah, that's beautiful tackle.
Miami hurrying up to the line here. And it's going to be a run, and he gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Miami tried to run a hurry up, and the defensive line said, nope, Kamara with the defensive stand in the middle.
Tell you, man.
Defensive line, Cody, I'm telling you, man, they have given everybody troubles all year long. Indiana does a little stunt in the middle, and Kamara just stuffs him.
Beautiful stunt there by Kamara.
And a great job there by Fisher also to grab the legs of Charmar Brown so he couldn't use that extra body weight. Punt is away. Fair catch caught at the 15. So Indiana on another 3 and out by Miami, and Indiana is back out again. Cody, at some point, you're going to start seeing somebody score because these defenses are staying out on the field for too long, and nobody's offense is staying out there long enough. Somebody is eventually going to get too tired and give up a score.
Just
who is it going to be? Who is it going to be the first one?
Right. Well, Indiana's offense did get a little bit of a break there.
Yeah, true.
So maybe their offense will give their defense a little bit of rest here.
Colt Blue, what are you doing?
Oh, Colt Blue.
Just over here digging on the futon.
That's what my dog does too. Does your dog ever just like, if you don't close your bathroom door, he goes in, finds stuff in your trash can and shreds it?
Yes. My dog does that a lot.
My dog
I have gotten to the point where I need to keep the bathroom door closed.
I know. Well, so we're getting some.
Your camera froze too, by the way.
Oh, great.
It just now did.
I knew it was going to happen eventually.
But, it took an hour and 15 minutes for it to do it, though.
I know. I don't know why it always just happens when we're like trying to record for whatever reason.
Anyway, sorry for cutting you off. Continue.
No, you're good. I was going to say we did flooring, or we're doing flooring in our house. So I had a guy come and measure today for all the flooring. And so I had to put him in my bathroom, and I didn't even think about that. And he just shredded him. I came
so
in.
What? You just walk in and like the entire floor is just covered in stuff.
In shredded paper towels. Yes.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah. Rough.
I totally get that, dude. I totally get that.
Hey Matt, I have a random question for you. Have you done anything with your that one movie channel that we did for a little bit? They're Pass the Remote. was just thinking about that. That was fun. I remember doing that a couple years ago.
Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. You want to say hi to the stream? Everybody wants to say hi to you.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody got a groom this last weekend, so he's nice and trim.
Nice. My dog looks like a woolly mammoth. Looks like a beast.
All right, you can hang on down. I know you don't want to be up there. Oh.
Let me know, man. I would love to get back on this and doing that. That was a lot of fun.
Geez, so Miami's already got almost as many pressures on dropbacks that Mendoza has seen throughout the entirety of these playoffs.
Wow.
Which is crazy.
That is crazy.
They're getting after him. Here we go. RPO. It's going to be a quick out to Sarrett, who gets pushed out at around the 27. That's a gain of 12 and a first down.
Yeah, I think at this point, Derek, with how much pressure Miami's gotten, you really just got to get those short passes, like real quick, 3-step drop out right now. That's what you got to do if you're Indiana.
Yeah, no doubt. Definitely need to be that RPO game is working for you right now. So
yeah, because you've been able to run it, and so you can definitely use that threat to help you and give Mendoza some time.
Mendoza, absolutely. Another RPO, fires across the middle, incomplete.
Ooh.
Coverage there by number 29. That is OJ Frederique Jr. All over Sarrett. I mean, great defense there. He was with him the whole way. A little bit of grabbing there, but not enough to impact the ability to catch it. So 12:24 left in the second quarter. Be another pass for the Hoosiers and makes one guy miss and gets brought down finally after a second effort. Woo. A gain of 8, brought down at the 35. So it'll be a third down and short.
I love that effort by, I can't ever pronounce his last name.
Nowakowski. Yeah, Nowakowski.
I'll just call him Wazowski.
Yeah, Wazowski. We'll just do that. That makes it easy to remember. Yeah, so it'll be for third down and short here. Cody, we haven't seen Indiana attempt to run the football yet in this drive. You got to wonder if they'll start doing that now. But this is a full third down and 2. It is going to be a run here, and Black gets enough. Gets a gain of 4 and hit his first down.
Some hard between the tackles running. I love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you to everybody who is tuning in. Be sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe, turn on the notification bell. We are live for the national championship. Indiana up 3-0 on Miami right now, and they are driving. All right.
And another run here for Black or Hemby, and only gets a yard. What a tackle there by Wesley Bisanthe, who, if he's not there, Hemby is having a big hole to run through.
Yeah. I can imagine Signetti is not happy with that offensive lineman there. If he gets that block, Hemby probably breaks that for 20 yards.
At least.
Appreciate you, Zach. Thank you.
Appreciate that, Zach. Here we go. Ball's at the 40. Ooh, high snap there, but able to get it. Hemby gets brought down at around the 43. This will be a third and a long 6 on this play here. You know, I will say this. Signetti doesn't have his usual poker face this time, Cody, as he usually does. Incomplete. Intended for Sarah. There is a flag. Miami can't believe it. They might be calling defensive pass interference. Yep, they are going to get him. And I mean, Cody, I don't know, man. Yeah, I can get it. There's probably a little bit too much hands. That probably is, but like, that's tip or tat, man.
Yeah, it's so hard, man, because sometimes you're like, what are we doing? Sometimes, yeah. I think that was a good call.
Yeah, I think it is too, but
I get it.
And Hemby gets brought down for a loss of 3, a blown up play by number 99, Ahmed Moten Sr., the big defensive tackle. Again, just Cody, another missed block in the middle, and it results in another big loss for Indiana on first down.
Man.
Two receivers to the right, one to the left, 2 running backs in the backfield, and Hoosiers going to run it again up the middle and only get a yard. So it'll be 3rd down and long coming up on this play. 9 minutes left in the second quarter. And again, Cody, just the defensive end coming off the edge never gets blocked, and he just is able to collapse down and get to Hemby before Hemby ever has a chance to get anywhere.
All right.
Timeout called on the field, I think. Yeah, timeout called for something. Yeah, first timeout called by Indiana. So that'll be their first. 2 timeouts remaining.
Whew. Man, I tell you, both these defenses have come to play tonight, Derek.
Absolutely. Especially that Indiana defense. I mean, again, Carson Beck has 16 passing yards and Fletcher only has 16 rushing yards. I mean, right now, Miami's offense has not been able to do anything offensively. No. And I mean, Mendoza's had a couple of decent plays, but I mean, outside of a couple of broken ones, there's not been a whole lot going for him. So it's been a tough going for both of these offenses. It feels like either one of them has a chance to break something open, and then something just happens.
Yeah. Miami's defensive line has definitely had their moments, I feel like, tonight.
That they have. Yeah, Pat. They definitely have gotten pressure on Mendoza that Mendoza has not faced yet in this playoffs.
Yes. Whew. Well, shout out to everybody who is tuning in. We really appreciate you. Indiana, up on Miami right now. Do us a huge favor, guys. Hit that like button. Let's get to 100 likes here on the stream. Thank you, everybody. Absolutely. Appreciate you. We're at 50 right now from what I can see. So thank you, guys. This chat's certainly a lot more chill than a Colts chat. I tell you what.
Yeah, for real.
Colts chat, people are wild. I feel like nothing is truly like a Colts chat. Like, there's just nothing like it.
That's true.
Well, hey, this has been a success, though. Maybe we'll have to do some more of this stuff on this channel, you know? Been a successful stream so far.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Oh, and they got him on the hard count. Mendoza going deep with it. Incomplete. But Indiana did get Miami to jump on the hard count. So it's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Going to make it a little bit more manageable of a third down here, Cody.
Yeah. I mean, I like it because why not? Free play. Give it a chance, man. Go deep.
As I was saying, dude, Cignetti doesn't seem to have that same old arrogant, ignorant little frown that he usually has. It's much more casual. It's just like a resting face now. Mendoza got hit there though on that pass. And again, Mendoza got to be careful because he's been clipped a bunch of times in this game. You got to be careful. And got to be a run for Black, and Black breaks one tackle and brought down at the 22. Woo. A gain of 15 and a first down.
Wow. Caught him by surprise there, man.
Yes, they did. A run up the gut. Miami was not ready for it, and Black just had a wide open gap in the middle. It's going to be a screen pass here to Cooper Jr. Falls forward to the 20. That's a gain of 3 on that first down. And the biggest run for either team so far today, Cody. Black with the 15-yard run.
Yeah, caught him on that draw because they were out of the shotgun. So everybody assumes you're going to pass it, right? Of course.
Absolutely. Third down and 8. Why wouldn't you pass it there?
Yeah, exactly.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Tight end on the left. Ball's at the 20. RPO. Quick pass to Becker. Gets down at the 4. No, he stays in bounds. Did he stay in? It's a touchdown. Hoosiers. Hoosiers get the first touchdown of the national championship.
What an effort by Charlie Becker there. Because we thought he was going down at the 4 or 5 yard line.
Yeah. And Miami fans are all in shock because, he did step out.
Oh,
he did.
Right.
He stepped out of bounds at the 6. Oh, that's unfortunate. He does step out, though. So it's not going to be a touchdown.
I still commend the effort, man.
Yes, absolutely. It will still be a first down and goal for Indiana. But, Cody, what is this tackling? The linebacker and the corner both grabbing onto him, but nobody brings him down. Yep. Just lack of effort there.
Yeah, effort always wins, man. Love it. Yeah, it's pretty much guaranteed, right? It's going to be.
Yeah, it's coming back. It's coming back, but
yeah,
it will still be a first down though. Good job by Becker to get that first down, and then you put your team in a great position here to actually get a touchdown. It's the first time that the Hoosiers have been inside the 10. So steps out right at around the 6-yard line, I think. So, yeah, where does he step out? Yeah, 6-yard line. Yep, 6-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
That is all right. Call is overturned. Come on, Hoosiers. Just finish off this drive.
All right. All right, y'all. Drop in the comments who's going to score the first touchdown of the national championship.
Yep. Looking for a freaking touchdown.
All right.
Hoosiers. All right, here we go. It's going to be a run. Black gets the handoff, maybe a yard, but that is it. Yep, only gets to, looks like they're going to put him at the 4.5-yard line. So second down and goal from just inside the 5.
You almost got to try another quick pass, right? It seems like that's worked all day.
Right.
Because they're going to be trying to clog that middle. Let's see here.
Here we go. Receiver on each side, tight end on each side. It's going to be another handoff for Black and gets down at the 1. Ooh. Can't quite make it there, but is down at the 1-yard line.
Extremely close.
Can Indiana cap off on this? Cody, they have had the ball since about the 12.5-minute mark. So we're approaching almost 7 minutes here with the Hoosiers having the football. So it's been a long drive here for them. We talked about it. Who's going to sustain that long drive? And it looks like the Hoosiers are going to try to run the football here, but there's a timeout called. And I think Miami called that one. Yes, they did. So that's their first timeout.
All right, Derek, what's the call here on 3rd down? If you were calling the play here.
I'm running the halfback dive. I mean, I'm trying to get those double teams in the middle there and just let Black just run forward with it.
Okay. You're not going to try to change it up?
Nope, I'm not.
Get it out to somebody?
Don't get crazy with it. Okay. I wouldn't get crazy with it.
You just give it right up the gut. What would you guys do? What's the play call here? Let us know.
Go Hoosiers. Michigan Wolverines fan and a Big Ten fan. The Hoosiers can make it 3 Big Ten championships in a row by 3 different Big Ten teams. Absolutely, man. It's what we want. Keep it in the Big Ten. Why are you saying no? No, you don't. No, he doesn't. He wants my team to win. So stupid.
All right. What's she saying?
What's up?
What's she saying about not your team?
No, she was just we were talking about something for wedding and stuff. Cole is not cheering for Miami. He is cheering for the Hoosiers.
Oh no, Cole. Why would you do this, Cole?
I like Graceland's idea, but we'll just out of I want to wait until everybody gets us money that we need to book that. I just don't want to. No, I'm still talking right here, but it's fine. I just think that we should wait till we get more money from people. I know, but at the same time, I don't want to go crazy on it. You'll have to tell me how much it costs in total. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, it was cute. Buddy. All right, here we go. 14 total plays for Miami on offense tonight, Cody. In Indiana, this will be the 14th play of this drive for the Hoosiers. So,
wow.
Gives you any idea of what it's been like that kind of day so far. Let's see. But here we go. 3rd down and goal at the 1. I formation, extra offensive lineman, fullback, tight end, and he gets in. Wachowski in for the touchdown. No denying that one.
Mike Wazowski with the first touchdown in a national championship.
Let's go. I just need the Nickelodeon version with Mike Wazowski in the middle. No, that would, or Disney, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's almost same thing. But there we go. Indiana with the first touchdown of the national championship. And it is now a 2-score ball game. Still a shutout from the Hoosiers so far.
You knew it was only a matter of time, Derek, till Indiana figured it out offensively.
Yep.
All right. Oop.
I got it. Bam that.
Touchdown Hoosiers.
What?
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We really appreciate it. Be sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe, turn on the notification bell, all that good stuff. Hoosiers take a 10-0 lead.
Hoosiers.
The only time Derek will probably say this. So
yeah, this would be the only time. Oh man. Again, I'm a Big Ten fan today, so
yeah. Abso-freaking-lutely.
Yeah, of course I hated the Hoosiers a couple weeks ago. They were an enemy to me. Because Ohio State. They're not an enemy to us anymore. Because Ohio State's not in it anymore. Kick is away. That'll be a touchback. That will not be returned. While we're on the topic of kick returns, honestly, Cody, I hate the new NFL rules when it comes to that.
I know.
Like a touchback now is them getting the ball at the 35-yard line.
I know. I'm like, what? You're screwing field position. Like, it's so easy now.
Yep.
If I could
David with the $2 super chat. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. And here we go. Miami getting the ball at the 25. Can they finally get on the board? Fletcher piling his way forward to the 30. Gain of 5 on that first down run there.
Yeah, Miami has not been able to run the ball. They're trying to get back to that here.
If Miami wants to have any chance of getting points on the board here, they are going to have to be able to run the football.
Yes.
You've got to start getting into some 3rd and shorts and not 3rd and longs.
That was a good start for Miami to try to get back, get an offensive drive going. Like we said, they haven't really had much of a chance here to do much with the run game yet.
Here we go. It's going to be another run for Fletcher. Oh, and gets tripped up. Would have had a big run there, but got tripped up by Fisher as Fisher was trying to blitz to the inside. That wasn't Fisher. That was Jones, actually. But it is a gain of 4, and it'll be 3rd down and 1. Oh, he gets tripped. That's unfortunate. Tony does get the block, but Fletcher gets tripped. Again, 4 minutes and 45 seconds left. Miami has time. Fletcher gets stuffed again at the line of scrimmage, Cody. There's no push once again.
Wow. They have come to play, Derek.
What do the Hurricanes decide to do? They might keep their offense out there, Cody.
Do you think they will?
They might. It's only 1 yard. And you're down 2 scores. And with Indiana, potentially, you don't want Indiana to take a 3-score lead going into half.
Right.
All right. They're keeping the offense out. They are going to run it. Fletcher, I think, got it. He is close, but we will see where he gets to it. I think he got it.
Very close.
Very close, Cody. I think he got to the line, though. They are marking it a 1st down. Signetti doesn't think so, but that ball is on the line.
Oh, my.
That was close. He initially, Cody, didn't get it, but that second effort and that ball gets to the line. I think that is a 1st down. And they are going to give it to him, and now it's going to be play action. Beck looking deep, finds Davis, and he gets pushed out at the 40 of Indiana.
Uh-oh, here comes Miami.
This is the first time that Miami has been in Indiana territory, I believe, since the first or second drive of the game. Easily the best drive so far for Miami. Can they capitalize on this? Tony with the screen pass gets brought down at the 38-yard line. Not a lot there. We'll see if Miami runs one more play before the 2-minute warning. Five seconds left here. We'll see what Miami does here. Do they get one more playoff? And they won't. They're going to let it go to the 2-minute warning. Miami in Indiana territory, 2 minutes left. Can they get a score and make it a one-score game before halftime?
Yeah, big test here. Can Indiana hold? Can they hold them to even just a field goal? I mean, that would be huge. Keep them out of the end zone. Well, what an interesting first half, Derek.
That it has been. It's been a good first half so far. I like a good defensive matchup every once in a while.
Yeah, I agree. Always fun to see some defense.
Yeah, and especially in college football too, because there's always so much scoring in college football. I love it when two teams that are good on defense have a little duking out early in games.
Yeah. It's fun. Defense is a lost art, I feel like, sometimes. So I love to see it. We'll see if the Indiana defense can hold here. Thank you, everybody who is tuning in. We appreciate you. All right. Well, for those who care, Indiana is trailing by 6 to Philadelphia right now. Thank you, everybody. Really appreciate it.
You're good.
Well, Derek, in the Pacer game, it's really just been Pascal Siakam and Andrew Nembhard tonight who have really done much. Yeah, Jay Huff's been okay. I think I tell you what, man, Jay Huff's been for what you signed him for, he's been putting up some good work for you.
Definitely. All right. Here we go. 2nd down and 8. 2-minute warning. Miami in Indiana territory. It's going to be another run for Fletcher, who gets brought down for a loss of half a yard. Again, Pons, another tackle coming off of the delayed blitz.
Love me some D'Angelo Bonds, man.
Might be
That's a
another
guy.
corner that Indianapolis Colts might need to take a chance on, dude.
Hey, I'm good with that.
Here we go. 3rd down and a long 8. Miami needs this in the worst way. Have not completed a 3rd down yet. It's going to be a screen off the back edge, and they don't quite get it. He's about 2.5 yards shy of a 1st down, and the Miami has a decision to make.
They've already gone for it once on
Do you
this
kick
drive.
the field goal with it being about a 50-yarder, or do you go for it on 4th and 2?
It's kind of no man's land here. I think you have to go for it.
I think you do too. It's a really long field goal for college kickers, but they're letting this clock run down.
Maybe just to not give Indiana another opportunity offensively.
They're letting this clock run down close to it, and it's at 38 seconds, and Miami will call a timeout. And the offense will come off the field, so they will kick the 3-pointer.
Really? That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, so they will kick the 3. This would make it a 3-10 ball game with about 30 seconds left.
Yeah,
Doubt Indiana tries to go for it. But
I'm telling you, man, if you miss this though, Indiana only has to get a couple big plays.
Yeah, they'd have about 30 seconds, and then you'd be getting the ball at about the 45-yard line with 2 timeouts.
So Indiana has a chance if they did miss this, kick a field goal, then they get the ball to start the second half.
Yep, we'll see. Miami's got to make it. 7 of 12, Carter Davis has been from over 40, and that one is no good. It went wide right.
Woo!
It sailed right.
Oh, my.
And 33 seconds, Indiana gets the ball at the 40-yard line with 33 seconds and 2 timeouts.
Oh, yeah. They can definitely get some more points here.
You only need about 25 yards to get within field goal range. Cody, that one just sailed right. It was close. It just sailed right.
Wow.
Hindsight, you should have probably had went for it there.
Yeah. Man, that's huge.
Here we go. Indiana going to hand it off to Hemby, who gets to the 38-yard line. And it does not look like Indiana is going to try to stop the clock. I think Indiana is just going to go into the halftime happy with a 10-point lead. Well, let's see here. Mendoza fires, caught at the 50, 5 seconds left, and 3 seconds left. And Cignetti's calling a timeout.
So what, a Hail Mary here?
Maybe.
Trying a long
maybe.
Probably way too long of it.
Yeah. It's way too long for a field goal. This is a 67-yarder from here.
Yeah.
This is not possible. So you got to go for a Hail Mary, or you're just going to run he has hit a 58-yarder before. So
doesn't look like he's coming out though.
It does not look like it. So either Indiana is going to go for it all, or they're just going to run the ball with Hemby and just go into the half.
I'm very curious. I mean, at this point, why not throw it up and see what happens?
Kind of sus that Cignetti didn't try to manage that better.
I know. It was kind of weird.
You had an extra timeout. I mean, I don't understand why they decided to do this. I mean, obviously you're playing with house money. You obviously have the lead, but it just doesn't make any sense. If you're trying right now, you should have tried on the first play.
Very interesting. I guess they're giving them 2 seconds back here.
Yes, they are. Can you make a quick pass? No, never mind. They're not going to. Mendoza just going to launch it. Incomplete. And that is where the first half will end. Indiana Hoosiers, Cody, with a 10-0 lead at the end of the first half.
Wow.
I am going to use the restroom real quick. I will be right back.
Yes, guys. We're both going to take a quick break here. We will be right
We'll be back shortly.
Yes.
Cody!
Oh, what's up?
Here we go. So, Jarvis, what's going on, man? Just want to jump in and say, I love you guys. I'm rolling with BTJ forever, boys. Jarvis, we love you, man. Thank you for being a dedicated mod and dedicated member of the channel. Greatly
Thank you.
appreciate it. What, babe? What's up?
Yeah.
Wait till it gets approved. So. But yeah, so Cody, we saw a 10-0 lead for Indiana as we enter into halftime here.
Yes.
And I mean, it is a low scoring affair, no doubt about it. But I mean, what stood out to you in that first half?
I mean, yeah, Indiana able to run the football, and Miami not able to. I think that's a big story is Indiana, their offensive line, yeah, they weren't perfect. They definitely had some issues, but when it mattered the most, Indiana's been able to run the football. Miami has not been able to. There's been multiple times, Derek, on shorts, third, fourth, and short, where Indiana was able to actually, convert those, and Miami has not been able to. They've been stuffed a couple times, so that's been a big deal. Indiana's really, for the most part, held the Miami Hurricanes to really no big plays. I mean, there was
outside of that one pass from Carson Beck on that last offensive drive for them, really.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, they've done a great job of taking the big play away, and they forced Miami to have to throw it underneath a lot. And I think that's been in their favor for sure, because Indiana is as best as they come in college football at tackling, and that's a huge deal, right? Like, not every team can tackle. We know that very well. Our team can't tackle, and so but Indiana showing their prowess, man, and their discipline on defense is just incredible. Like,
absolutely,
there's a reason why.
Looking at some numbers here, 170 total yards for Indiana as opposed to 70 for Miami. 11 first downs to 3 in favor of Indiana. Indiana 4 of 7 on third down. Miami has not converted on a third down yet in that first half, Cody. And time of possession, Indiana with over a 6-minute advantage. So again, every advantage right now is just Indiana. I mean, and that is ultimately why we're seeing Indiana handle the things that they're doing right now. Fernando Mendoza, Cody, 12 of 17 for 116 yards in that first half. What stood out to you in Fernando Mendoza and how he was able to handle the first half?
Yeah, we saw a lot more. I feel like whenever Indiana started to get a groove offensively, we saw him get the ball out of his hands quickly, right? We saw him, get the ball to his playmakers, whether it was Omar Cooper a couple times, Elijah Sarrett a couple times. He was able to get the ball out quickly because he's been taking some hits today, man. And that's a credit to Miami, what they've been able to do defensively. But I feel like when he's had the time, Mendoza's been pretty accurate. Like he's been able to he's had a couple passes that are kind of a little questionable, right? He had one on that first drive when first scoring drive, I should say, when Indiana was just forced to kick a field goal, where it's kind of like not the best placement there on that 50-50 ball to Charlie Becker. But other than that, I feel like Fernando Mendoza playing against the defense that we know Miami is and taking the hits he's taken, I feel like he's hung in there.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I think the best part about the rest of the Hoosiers is, obviously Miami has had a couple of times that they have stopped some guys, but you have Kalon Black, who is averaging 6 yards a carry right now.
Yes.
You have 3 guys, or even actually 4 guys on your receiving core right now that are doing what is necessary to keep drives going. Nobody's really separated themselves yet, but guys are making good catches. I mean, you have 3 guys that are averaging over 9 yards a catch right now. And Mendoza hasn't been sacked yet. He has been close a couple of times. Miami has gotten a chance to get that stop there. What does Miami need to do to slow down Indiana's offense and not let them have momentum coming out in the second half?
Yeah, I mean, we saw Miami, especially early. I feel like they were able to get some pressure on Mendoza. They were able to make life miserable and honestly get Indiana into third and longs. That's where they've had their success because they're able to pin their ears back and they've been able to get to him, right? So I think for Miami, it's, first and second down, are you able to limit Indiana offensively, right? And force them into some negative plays and have to play in third and long instead of 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4, So I think that for Miami, you need your defensive line to eat even more in this second half. And like you said, they've came close a few times, but you need, if you're Miami, to be able to get to the quarterback and affect him a little bit more. So I would say if you're Miami, maybe if that means even, coming out even more aggressive, and figure out a way to kind of get to Mendoza as much as possible, because if there's any weakness tonight, it's definitely been that offensive line at times for the Indiana Hoosiers. So especially in pass protection. So I'd say for that standpoint, maybe you disguise some things, send some late pressure, just figure out a way to disrupt Mendoza in this offense's rhythm. And also, obviously, you got to be able to stop the run. You can't allow Kalen Black to go over 6 yards of carry. That's just not going to get the job done defensively. So I think just winning the line of scrimmage, doing those things, and they've done that a little bit, but they haven't done it enough, obviously. So I think if you're Miami, if you can get Indiana into some third and longs, if you can, stop the run and force Mendoza with obviously an offensive line that struggled to protect him at times tonight, you're able to pin your ears back a little bit. I think that's some success for Miami.
Absolutely. And so flipping it back to the other side here, man, because I mean, it has been not a good first half for Miami. One positive, I guess you could say, is Miami isn't turning the football over. So they're not doing that. But I mean, Carson Beck, only 6 of 10 for only 50 yards. Mark Fletcher averaging less than 3 yards a carry right now. And just nobody's getting any separation. The offensive line is not dominating in the trenches. The Indiana front seven is getting all the penetration, all the push. Nobody in the receiving game is getting open and making plays. And Carson Beck isn't getting the ball to the right people on time. I mean, what does Miami need to do to try to, get some momentum here?
Yeah. I would say for Miami, you got to figure out a way to get some big plays, right? Like you said, you really didn't have a lot, right, in that first half. Like Indiana did a great job, like I said, of containing you, within the like 5 to 8 yards. They were able to like contain you and force you to, kind of have to play underneath that. They took away the big play. So if you're Miami, you got to figure out a way to get some guys open, scheme some guys open. I don't know what you got to do, but you got to figure out a way to get some separation, if you will, and find a way to make some big plays, because you just haven't had a lot, to be honest with you. So I think if you're Miami, you got to do that. And like you already said, and we've said, you got to win the line of scrimmage on the offense, right? You got to be able to convert these, 3rd and shorts or 4th and short. You have to. Yeah, you have to start converting on 3rd down for sure. If you're not doing that, then you're not going to have any chance of coming back against Indiana here. I mean, obviously this could have also been a 10-3 ball game right now, Cody. I mean, it definitely could have if you're looking at it from that perspective. Then things could be looking in a slightly different situation for you. But yeah, I mean, this has just been all Indiana to start this game. I mean, Miami is just having no luck moving the football anywhere right now. So it's right now, I just think Indiana, if you're Indiana, you just need to keep doing what you're doing. Keep pushing, keep pressuring them up the line of scrimmage, and just keep taking care of the football. If you do that, you should have enough to be able to win this football game. Yep. Keep doing what you're doing. I think you will. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We really appreciate you. had a lot of unique, interesting, different people who have came in and maybe aren't here anymore, but at one point have come in and hung out with us. So
Yeah.
we appreciate everybody who has. So thank you. Be nice if the Hoosiers could bring back a championship to Indiana. It's been quite a while since we've actually had a championship.
And it would be the third national championship in a row for the Big Ten Conference in college football. So would be huge if Indiana can pull it off.
Yes, it would.
I mean, Cody, it's truly remarkable just what Curt Cignetti has done with the program of Indiana. I mean, talk about like maybe the greatest story in college football ever. I mean, talk a school that has never been known for its football ever. I mean, and then he has led them in his first 2 seasons as their coach, has given them 2 of their best seasons in program history, and is a half away from winning their first ever national championship.
Yeah, amazing. I mean, can't say it enough, man. Colts and Hoosiers rivalry channel.
Nah, it's not a rivalry channel. We just out here celebrating Indiana sports, man.
That's right. Maybe we should. I know you won't, Derek. I'm like, man, maybe we should, from a football perspective, if you were an Ohio State fan, this is fun. This is fun.
Yeah, I mean, obviously don't love that my Buckeyes got knocked out of this, but I mean, again, I kind of had a feeling that this could happen, but I mean, again, I'm excited for it. I mean, Indiana is a great story to just follow along with, you know, and
really,
I know that it was funny because earlier this week, Paul Feinbaum was under some heat because he basically talked about how if Indiana wins, it's like just basically another like charity case type thing where it's like nobody really cares if they win. And it's like, how do people that cover this sport are they so miserable when it comes to teams like Indiana or something winning a national championship? Like, how's this not fun what Indiana's doing?
I feel like there was a similar vibe with the Pacers. Like people saying, oh, it's going to be, if the Pacers are in the finals, it's going to be so boring, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, do you all like hate the game of basketball? Like, do you literally hate the game of basketball? Like the most fun team in a long time is in the championship and you don't like it? Like, what are you talking about, man? It's just crazy. I don't know what it is. It's like they always just want the big name teams to be in it every year. And I'm like, y'all are boring. You're boring.
Yeah.
You are boring.
It's like if it's not a big market, everyone's just like, oh, this just isn't fun. It's like, then you just don't love the game. You just only care if it's the big market team that you watch only those games of. Like,
and Derek, I got to tell you, man, this is why like the big media is dying because fans are done. They're sick and tired of this BS of people trying to tell us what we should believe. It's like, we know we're fans, you know, we understand what is good sports, you know, good stories better than you guys do.
Yeah. And that's exactly the point, right? Paul is a miserable SEC fan, just hates the Big Ten winning championships. It's like, yeah, that's what I hate, you know. It's like I get somebody having a bias towards one conference or the other because that's what they cover. But like, how are you going to allow that bias to just completely cloud your judgment in everything, right? Like, I'm sitting here with you, Cody. I'm an Ohio State fan. I don't love the fact that Ohio State's not playing for a national championship. But I can sit here right now. I'm rooting for Indiana. I'm rooting for the Big Ten. I love this. I just love football. I love that Indiana and Miami are clearly the 2 best teams in college football this year, and we're getting a good football game. Like, how am I going to complain about that?
Exactly. You should, yeah, you should be. It's great. Yeah. And I mean, at this point, Derek, I'm like, I grew up in Indiana. Like I root for Indiana teams to win. I love it, man. When Indiana teams win, we all win, you know? So
Exactly.
I have no bias on who wins. I really don't care. I know there's some people who do, so I understand that. But for me, I'm like, I'm rooting for Indiana teams, man. Like I have a team that I would prefer to see, obviously, and I follow more. But yeah, I'm excited, man, for Indiana and their opportunity here. Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah, not trying to bring politics into this, but same things apply to like people watching content creator news information. Because you're right. Because it's like because people in national media, regardless of what it is, they have their personal beliefs and they don't report facts. They just report opinions. And it's not, and like if we wanted opinion pieces, we would watch content creators because that's what they're about. But nowadays, you get more factual information from content creators in today's world rather than media. So, yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, I mean, Derek, so I really wanted to go into like sports journalism back in the day. Now I almost can't stand sports journalism because it's like people that act like they know more than you and they act like you're the dumb one. And it's like, I have two eyes. I can see what's going on. I don't need you to tell me what's going on. I think a lot of people are at that way where it's like, why do I want to pay to hear you post your opinion? You're no more knowledgeable than I am. Like, I think that's where people are at, man.
Yep. Content creators bring authenticity to us, period. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and you talked about sports journalism, and it's kind of funny because Pat McAfee was posting about that the other day. That reporter for that Jacksonville station that went viral for her words of encouragement for Liam. And so Pat was like, the whole problem with like sports journalism as a whole is just like, it's just a bunch of arrogant people that just have their opinions about things, and they don't actually know much about sports. They just actually have like their own activist groups that have their own personal way of thinking. And it's like, yeah, I mean, in today's world, you don't need to be a sports journalist to talk sports. Like you and I aren't journalists, but yet we reach content out to more Colts fans than 90% of other media out there. I mean, because that's what we deal with every day. It's not something that everybody else does.
I've always wanted to just like, I know this isn't a Colts thing. But just in general, Derek, I think that's something that we've set out to do for a long time, right? We just want to give our opinions on stuff, give our thoughts, and that's enough, and obviously we have enough people that respect that enough to just say, like we're going to listen to you. We may not always agree, and that's fine. But I appreciate the people who at least listen to our side of things. And I think that's what it's about, man. Like we've never wanted to just do it for clicks, or whatever.
Absolutely.
Like we just want to do, like, obviously clicks are awesome. We like those, but more than that, we've wanted to do it from the start of we just want to just talk about the things that we love, the teams that we love, teams that we support. And now we're able to support more Indiana teams. It's awesome, man. I'm glad that we have the opportunity and the platform to do that. So it's just been really cool, man. And so thank you, everybody. I didn't think we were going to get this sentimental on stream, but
yeah. Here we go, though. Starting this third quarter, and Miami's off to kick it here. And that one is going to go out of the back of the end zone, so that will not be returned. So Indiana will start this off with a 10-0 lead. Again, Indiana's offense hasn't done a whole lot in this first half, but have had a couple of really good drives. one with a that touchdown drive with a 7-minute drive. So see if they can continue that progress. But here we go. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, tight end on the right. It's going to be a handoff to Black, who second effort gets back to the line of scrimmage, but that is it. Tackle was made there by number 7, and that is, I couldn't even tell you who it is because he's not even on the it was Zachariah Poyser who came in on the delayed blitz there. So 2nd down and 10 now. Shotgun, Mendoza back to pass. Mendoza under pressure and sacked. Brought down by number 3, Akeem Misador.
Well, that's just what we said, Derek, for Miami.
Yep. Get after the quarterback.
Yep.
Miami's going to overload the left side of this offensive line 3-on-3. And the defensive tackle broke the containment there, knocked down the left guard and left tackle, and it left Moiser to come in and make that play. It's going to be a handoff for Black. Are they going to get a face mask for that? There is a flag thrown, and there's going to be a face mask. Indiana is going to get bailed out, Cody.
Wow.
They had him short by a lot, but I'm thinking that there is a face mask. Yep. Black, as he's passing that first level, just gets a hand to the face.
Wow.
So, again, another mistake, Cody, made by Miami that keeps a drive alive for Indiana.
Man, that's a huge mistake.
Yep, big time right there.
Yeah, you had them dead to rights there on that drive, and now they get it at the 38, 1st and 10, yeah.
And that's the 4th penalty on Miami so far today. 2 receivers to the left, 2 tight ends on the right. Ball's at the 38. Sarrett's going to motion, and Hemby gets tackled at the line of scrimmage again by Keontae Scott, blitzing off the edge. Miami's been doing that a lot today, Cody, and it has been working for them.
Yeah. See if Indiana can get back to moving the ball here.
I think Mendoza needs to do a better job of pulling some of those. Mendoza rolling out to his left, has time, fires. Incomplete. They wanted a flag, and it doesn't look like there will be one. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 9. I don't know. It looks like Mendoza kind of just leaves that ball a little short. Oh, Cooper Mendoza missed him. Cooper was wide open for a 1st down, and Mendoza just didn't look his way. It'll be 3rd down and 9 here. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Back to pass. Mendoza under pressure. And he's sacked again. A loss of 8.
Ooh.
Another sack on this drive by Miami. And that will be a 4th down.
Yeah, they're getting a lot more pressure now, Derek, and they're actually finishing. Yeah, not a great series for that offensive line of the Hoosiers on that one, man.
Even being held to number 4, Ruben Bain Jr. was even held by the left tackle on that play and still made the sack. I mean, talk about an insane play there. And Indiana not off to a great start here for this half. Tony catches it at the 21, gets a block to the outside, gets pushed out finally at the 37. So a return of 16 yards. Cody, will see if Miami can capitalize on this momentum here.
Oh boy, yeah, Miami might be gaining that momentum back, man.
They started this half off exactly how you wanted to. You get the defensive stop, you get a semi-decent return, and yes.
We'll see if Indiana's defense can keep it up from that first half.
No doubt.
But yeah, Miami defense making a statement here. It's crazy, man, that we're already to the end of almost to the end of college football for 2025, 2026.
Yeah, it's a sad day.
Football.
I don't know. It just feels like every season, every off season just seems to be getting faster and faster, in my opinion.
I know, right?
When does the schedule for next year come out?
For
college football?
It's usually in this like early summertime.
So we won't know if there's a couple of anything until early summer.
Ruben Bain, man. What a monster.
Yeah, they said usually usually we'd find out around May. So
I'm kind of looking at, okay, so Ruben Bain is a guy that might go top 5, Derek.
Yes, they said Ruben Bain is one of the top edge guys in this draft class for sure. Maybe the top guy. So
wow. Man, I feel like it's a very stacked draft class outside of quarterback.
Absolutely. Yeah, Ruben Bain, 6'3", 270 pounds. I mean, talk about a unit out there on the outside.
You know, it'd just be nice to the Colts to get like a freak of nature edge. It'd be so nice.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, I've had one of those. I don't know if ever, really.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, tight end on the left. Ball will start at the 38-yard line here of Miami. Back in the shotgun. It's going to be a pass here. He's just going to dump it to Tony, who gets to the 43, brought down immediately. It's a gain of 5. Yeah, they got to find some way, Cody, to get Tony in space. They got to get him using his legs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they haven't really been able to, huh? Like, it's crazy.
No sweeps, no misdirections, no nothing.
Yeah.
Not even like drags or nothing. It's going to be a run here for Fletcher, who has room to the outside. He breaks one. Fletcher's going for it, and he's gone. A touchdown for Miami. And in less than a minute, Miami has made it a 1-score game again. Wow, Mark Fletcher on an outside zone run to 57 yards. Cody had more yards on that run, almost more. He had more yards on that run than he had in the whole first half.
Wow.
Sheesh.
Nobody even touched him, man.
Not even a touch, man. Wow. I mean, he was shot out of a cannon and so serious. Fletcher still got that like cool, calm, and collected face, man. Like he's not even fazed by it. He's ready to go do it again. I mean, yeah, it's just going to be a simple outside zone. And he's just going to follow his blockers. The safety doesn't come down quick enough into that gap. And Fletcher just hits the hole hard, and he never gets touched. You're right, Cody. I don't think he ever got touched.
No. Wow.
Whew. Well, it is now a 7-10 ball game.
Dang.
You've got a game here, folks.
We do. Man, I tell you what, man. Miami is fully fully has momentum right now.
Yep, no doubt about it. Yeah, the momentum definitely has swung in Miami's favor right now for sure. And yeah, well, we'll have to see how Indiana responds, because I mean, holy hell. I mean, that was so quick, Cody. I mean, it took less than 4 minutes for Miami to strike here in this half.
Yeah. Crazy how one play changes everything.
Yes, it does.
One undisciplined play, man. That's all it takes.
Yep.
Now, how does Indiana respond, man? This is what separates the championship teams from the not.
Absolutely.
They
still got the lead, and you're still playing with house money right now. Just go out there, do your normal thing.
Yep.
And that has been one thing that the Indiana Hoosiers have been good at this year, Cody. There's been very few times this year when Indiana has faced real adversity, but in the few times they have faced adversity, they have found a way to finish games. So this is certainly not a position that Indiana is unused to. They are very capable of finishing out this game, even with the pressure on them like this.
Yeah. Yep. Derek, I think I know why a lot of people don't like Stephen Holder. Dude covers Indiana sports and is rooting for Miami, man.
Wait, who are you talking about?
He said Stephen Holder.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, did you see him and Zach Kiefer over there with each other? It's hilarious.
Yeah. But I'm like, man, you're not doing yourself any favors, Stephen. People are coming at you. I bet Dan Dockich is losing his freaking mind, man. It's funny. Anyway, how does Indiana respond? They got punched in the mouth. What do they do now?
Yep. All right. Well, Miami off to kick here. And that one looks like it will not be returned either. So Indiana will start this drive off at the 25. And, you know, again, Cody, this Miami fan base hasn't had much to cheer for this first half, but now all of a sudden, everybody's all smiles right now from everything happening.
Yes. Oh, yeah. What will happen here on this drive?
Here we go.
Very interesting drive. Here we go.
Two receivers to the right, one to the left, tight end on the right. Mendoza in the pistol. It's going to be a run for Hemby. Hemby with a decent run here, breaks one tackle and finally tripped up at the 40. So a gain of 15 and his best run of the game so far.
That's what you needed. Good start.
See how Indiana responds on this drive after giving up that quick touchdown. Cooper going to be motioning, and Hemby again with another run gets a gain of at least 4 on that run. So another solid run there.
Mm-hmm.
I love that the ESPN broadcast doesn't know the down and distance. Like,
Really?
yeah, it doesn't. It's so off every time. Here we go. 3 receivers to the left, tight end on the right. It's going to be another run for Hemby, his 3rd straight, and gets brought down at the 47. So that's a gain of 3, and it'll be 3rd down and 3 coming up.
All right. Well, you talked about it, Derek. 3rd and shorts. This is what Indiana's lived in today.
Hoosiers who have been who are 50% on 3rd down so far. Cody, we saw 99 of Miami come off looking a little injured there, so something to keep an eye out for. It's going to be a pass here. Mendoza gets it off quick, and Sarrett loses the ball. I think that's an incomplete pass. Sarrett was wide open and just dropped it. Sarrett just dropped it.
He dropped it, caught it again. Was it a fumble?
And never was. That might be a catch.
I don't know.
I don't know. He caught it and kind of got control and tried to make a move, but then lost it right away. I don't know, man. That's too close to call it a catch, but Sarrett, dude. Punt is away. Tony catches it at the 11-yard line. Sarrett.
Gotta catch that.
Wide open, bro. He catches that, and that's a big gain.
Yeah.
And sure enough, he just drops it.
Kills your drive, man. Can't have it.
Yep.
That was just a weird thing because he caught it. It bounced up in the air. He caught it, and then it got stripped out of his hands. But I guess did they say he didn't make enough of a football move to warrant a catch, I guess?
Mm-hmm.
That was interesting.
I mean, he definitely tried to take off before he actually got control of that. And that's just frustrating.
Yeah. Man, you guys just makes you sick that he couldn't come down with that. He was wide open.
Yep.
Oh.
I mean, he had time to bobble it and almost corral it in and try to make a football move before he even got contact made with him.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how much time he had.
Well, how does the Hoosier defense respond after that, Derek? After the last drive?
Yep.
Well, thank you, everybody who is tuning in. We really appreciate it. Indiana still holding on to the 10-7 lead in the third. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button, hit subscribe, turn on the notification bell, all that good stuff. You guys know what to do. You've been here before. But thank you guys.
And if you haven't, welcome.
Yeah. Welcome to the channel, man. We're glad you're here. We like to have a good time over here, man.
All right, here we go. Miami taking back over deep in their own territory. Here we go. See how this Indiana defense responds. Ball caught at the 12. Two receivers to the left, two tight ends on the right of the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a run here. Fletcher is not able to get anything, maybe half a yard, but he is stuffed immediately in the middle of that defensive line.
Yeah, that's what we've been seeing all day long in that middle. Nothing really
Miami
going.
needs to get away from that, man. They've got to get out on the outside.
Yeah, that's what was worked.
Here we go. 2nd down and 9, 8.5 minutes left in the third quarter. 3 receivers to the right, 1 out to the left. And now Tony will motion left. It's going to be a quick out to Tony, and it's an incomplete pass. It was a really low throw by Carson Beck, and Tony had to come back for it, and he could not corral it. Just a missed opportunity there.
Yeah, Indiana brought some pressure there. I think it forced Carson Beck to get that out probably a little quicker than he'd like to, and forced a kind of a bad throw.
You've got to make that pass better, though. I mean, he has got to make a better pass there.
Yes.
Because instead of it being 3rd and 4, now it's 3rd and 9. Back in shotgun. Indiana bringing 4. And it's incomplete. Intended for C.J. Daniels. And it is going to be a 3 and out for Miami.
Yeah, great coverage there and great response by this Indiana defense.
Jamari Sharp, the redshirt junior.
Got his hand in there.
Got his hand in there. Could argue a slight bit early, but great job to get that arm in there and contest that throw. And a wasted opportunity there.
Another punt.
And Indiana came after that one, almost getting to it. And not a good punt at all. Goes out of bounds at about the 43-yard line. So the Indiana Hoosiers are going to get the ball at or close to midfield.
Dang.
That is the second punt where the Miami kickers left it a little short.
Yeah. Great field position here for the Hoosiers. See if they can capitalize, Derek.
Yep. Got to take advantage. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Tight end on the left. It's going to be play action. And Mendoza is sacked. He's brought down again. A loss of 9, this time by Akeem Mesidor. The other edge defender.
The Indiana's offensive tackles are getting cooked right now.
They are getting absolutely cooked. That is the 3rd sack on Mendoza in 2 drives in this half. And Mendoza is lucky to have held on to that football at all.
Oh, man.
That is the 50th sack on the season for Miami, leading all of college football. And it's going to be a run here for Kalon Black, who piles forward, does get a gain of about 6, but it'll still be a 3rd down and 12 coming up. I mean, Cody, it's crazy for as much pressure as Miami has been getting. Very shocked that the Indiana Hoosiers have not been putting more tight end help on the outsides to help defend against these edge players.
Yeah, your tackles are not holding up at all. I mean, especially in these 3rd and long situations. Yeah.
And now Miami's bringing 5, it looks like. And no, they're only bringing 4. Mendoza fires. Oh, it's incomplete. Sarrett wanted a flag, but there isn't one. And it's incomplete. And Indiana is not able to take advantage of the great field position given to them.
Yeah, Sarah's had
definitely a flag, but they're letting them go with it.
Yeah, but it did hit his hands. So
it did hit his hand, no doubt. I mean, it definitely was a hole, but I mean, again, it's tip or tat. I mean, it could have been either way. But Indiana going to have to punt this one away. Tony backing up and catches it at the 5 and is brought down at the 7. I mean, dude, let it go. Why does nobody tell their kids to not catch it at the 5?
Good question. Good question. Man. This has been back and forth now. I tell you, man, Miami's defense is just...
And let everybody know. Yeah, text the group chat. That's what it is. And yeah, 100%. Well, it just seems like another going back and forth here, Cody. Just nobody seems to be getting the edge over the other right now.
No, both defenses are shutting them down right now, man. This is we talked about a defensive battle. I don't know if we expected this kind of defensive battle. Both these defenses, man, championship level defenses right now. The offenses have not been that today at all.
Somebody said when Coach John Harbaugh was arriving in New York today, somebody said, "Is it me or does he look like an older Brock Purdy?" He really does. He has the same hairline, the same forehead, everything. Oh, it's funny. Man, tell you right now, man, it's anybody's ball game right now.
Mm-hmm.
We have 315 votes on the poll, Cody, and 83% holding strong for Indiana. So
nice. Well, the good thing for Indiana here is you got Miami pinned back within their own 10-yard line.
Yep.
So maybe you pin your ears back a little bit and go try to get after the quarterback here.
Yeah, Miami has had a bunch of drives in this game where they have started with some really bad field position.
Yeah. People are just continuing to replay that hit on Mendoza.
Yeah, that one where he took that helmet to the chin.
Yeah. They're saying Miami's a classless team. All that stuff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's always been a stigma around Miami football. But, I mean, that should have been a personal foul. That 100% should have.
Yeah.
But. All right. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Ball at the 7. It's going to be another run here for Fletcher, who gets to the 10 before being brought down.
Second and 7.
3 receiver bunch formation up at the left. And, it's almost intercepted by Jones. He faked as if he was going to the screen, and then the tight end that was trying to sit in the zone, Fisher almost intercepts it, but it was it was just a really beaming pass by Beck, and he couldn't quite get it.
All right. Wow. Miami 0 of 7 on third downs tonight.
Yet to complete a third down yet tonight. Insane. And Beck under pressure, and Tony does not get it. He's 1.5 yards shy. Tony couldn't break the tackle at the last second, and Miami is probably going to have to punt it again.
Now 0 of 8 on the night, Derek.
That's crazy. Tony does not try to go north and south there, Cody, and it cost him. He would have had the first down had he tried to actually go north and south, but he went west.
Yeah, that doesn't work, man.
Your camera's frozen again, by the way.
Wonderful.
Took another 1.5 hours to do so, but that's okay.
Just got to act up, you know.
Oh, and it's blocked! It's blocked! And Fisher gets in! It's a touchdown! It's a blocked punt for a touchdown by Indiana! Holy cow!
There you go. And Cignetti not even cracking a smile. Wow. Okay, Indiana.
Holy cow, Cody.
Wow.
It was freaking number 6, Mikhail Kamara, the defensive lineman.
There he is again.
Comes in practically unblocked, and it's a special teams touchdown. Oh, and that kick barely squeaks through. It hit the left upright, but still ricocheted in.
You see Pat McAfee down there? He's just like,
no, I didn't.
He was like down there right by it. And he's like, good.
I'm sorry, y'all. I have to say, I'm so sorry to my fiance. I just absolutely scared the hell out of her on that block punt. I couldn't believe it. What was that? What was that block?
Wow.
That was an absolutely terrible block attempt.
But it worked.
Kamara with the block punt, and Fisher lands on it in the end zone. It's just been that kind of night, Cody, when both offenses have not really been able to do much. And, of course, Curt Cignetti, no reaction whatsoever.
Yep.
That's one of those plays, Cody, where you make a play like that and you get deemed as a legend at your university. Kick return is brought down at the 24. You remember last year, the Jack Sawyer sack and scoop and score against Texas?
Yeah.
Like we say that like that is your legendary school moment where it's like anytime you're ever back in town, like you'll never have to pay for another thing ever again in Bloomington. Like that's it right there. Anytime Kamara comes back to Bloomington, he doesn't have to pay for nothing, dude. Somebody's going to be paying for him. Here we go. Anyway, 17-7, 5 minutes left in his third quarter. Play action. Beck with time. He's just going to dump it to Fletcher, who gets brought down at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 8 on that first down.
All right.
Patrick, I switched over to you guys, Derek, and the luck changed. God bless you. Love that. Here we go. Fletcher on a run on the outside, makes one guy miss, gets brought down at the 37. Indiana fans wanted a flag for a hold over there, but did not get one.
That was a very obvious hold.
Yeah,
Holy
it
cow.
did look like there was a hold over
Like,
there on that.
look at that.
Yeah,
Are
that
you-
right tackle clearly holds Fisher out there.
Wow.
Yeah, that was clearly a hold out there on Fisher, but whatever. Now, if you are Indiana here, Cody, you need to get a stop here. You do not want to give points back right after you just did that. Oh, and he is popped. Holy cow. Pons again with a absolutely devastating hit on the tight end for an incomplete pass.
I need him on my football team.
I need Pons.
Sheesh.
Now, definitely hits high, but he made sure to use all of his shoulder on that one. So did not use the helmet in any way, shape, or form. Hits that ball first, and that's just a hard hit, Cody.
Man, I love those kind of hits.
And a 3.5-yard run there by the running back, Shamar Brown. So it'll be third down and about mid coming up here. D'Angelo Pons with that is his 10th pass breakup of the season this year.
Certified stud, not afraid to lay the wood, man.
Hell yeah, brother.
Love that from your corners.
Absolutely. Again, Miami still has not converted a third down yet tonight. Beck, back to throw. Beck rolling out to his right, rolling back into the pocket. Beck firing and gets the catch. And Charvarius comes down, or CJ Daniels, I'm sorry, but it's a first down, a big first down, and the first third down conversion of the night for Miami.
Yeah, he had a lot of time to throw there.
Yeah, he rolls out to his right, comes back, just stays with his offensive lineman, and CJ Daniels was initially covered, but then just started rotating around and just gave him enough time to get open. And Miami is now at the 35-yard line of Indiana. It's going to be a screen pass on the other side, and he is brought down immediately. He accidentally slipped and fell and hit his knee. Would have been a big gain for Miami, but a slip causes him to get only a gain of 1. And a bad pass, too, by Beck.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a great pass by Beck.
All right, if you're Indiana, you just got to settle down defensively here.
Yep. Second down and 9, ball at the 34 of Indiana. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end on the right. Tony in motion. It's going to give it to Tony on the RPO. Tony, room in front of him, and Tony is brought down at the 12-yard line. A gain of 17 and a first down, and Miami is back in the red zone.
Yeah, man, I tell you, this is kind of why we were wondering why you didn't get Tony the ball earlier, you know?
Appreciate you, Patrick. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for hanging out with us today. Yeah, I told you, Cody, like they needed to get Malachi Tony in space. That's where he thrives. He can break something open if you allow him to get out in open space. And they finally did that. And we're looking at one of the best drives by Miami all game. Going to be a run here for Fletcher, who gets brought down at the 9. That's a gain of 3. And
all right,
one more play before the end of the third quarter here, Cody.
Yeah, probably get another playoff here and then head to the fourth. Now for Indiana, man, like can you hold strong in the red zone here? Because Miami's very good in the red zone this season. 68% of the time they score.
Yep.
But Indiana also the best in college football in the red zone. So
Fletcher, breaks 1 tackle and gets a gain of 6. Not quite enough for a first down, but it'll be third down and 1.
Yeah.
As we approach the fourth quarter, still a 10-point ball game, but Miami knocking on the door of making it a one-possession game again. Cody, we got ourselves an entertaining ball game now.
Yes, we do. Oh, man. Woo!
Finally got something going here.
Yeah. It's about time, right?
Facts.
What did I say? 20-17 or something like that?
Yep.
So
you're pretty dang close. You're a little closer to it right now than me.
You went a little higher, right? You went to the...
Yeah, I went a little higher. I think I said 27-21. So
okay.
We both have realistic chances at it.
Yep. We really do. Fourth quarter, man, this is where it all comes down. Last quarter of the season for both these teams. Who will be the champion? I'm so amped, man. I'm not even a fan of either of these teams, and I'm freaking excited as crap. I mean, this is why we love football, right? Like,
yeah.
This is
Talk about a great game right here.
Yeah. It's been back and forth and everything in between, man. Does Indiana have enough to pull it through here in the final quarter of the 2025 season?
Again, both teams here having a good shot at it. If Miami can put this in the end zone real quick here, Cody, then it is anybody's ball game.
Yes, it is.
And to be completely honest with you, dude, I still think that Miami has more of the momentum right now. I know they're down, but in this second half, Miami's been running the football better, and they've been getting some stops on defense.
Yes, they have. Yeah, they've been able to get a lot more pressure and sacks on Mendoza today in the second half. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. I mean, if not for that blocked punt, man, like they could take the lead. They could be taking the lead, potentially. So we'll have to see how Indiana responds in this fourth quarter, man.
Absolutely, man.
This is what champs are made of, right?
Yep. This is where it comes down to it. You have every opportunity, both teams.
Yep.
Here we go. 3rd down and 1 inside the 10-yard line. This has already been a 5-minute drive for Miami. This will be the 10th play. It's going to be to Fletcher. Fletcher walks in, doesn't even get touched, and it is a touchdown. And Miami has made it a 1-score game again.
Man.
You just get Malachi Toney in the backfield, Cody, and he takes up all that extra space on the outside, and then Fletcher just gets the handoff, and there's just nobody there to meet him at the second level.
Yeah, just way too easy. I gotta say, man, that's a beautiful design because you get everybody out in space because obviously Malachi Toney, and then you just give it right back to your guy. That was beautiful play design. You fooled everybody there.
And the extra point is up and good. 17-14. First play of the fourth quarter. And Mark Fletcher having a phenomenal second half. It's not terrible. Not a terrible drive. And it's kind of like both right outside of Knoxville and and a little bit of distance away from Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. So, you know, whatever everyone decides to do, it's close to everything. Right. Yeah, absolutely. Just nice little spot for everybody. I see people online, Cody, that are like, this offense that Indiana's running is just putrid, and like they're discrediting Mendoza because they're like, all he's doing is running RPOs. And it's just like, RPOs are an intricate part of a lot of people's offensive schemes. Like, so what?
Yeah. Well, you also like look at what Miami's been able to do against your tackles, man. You got to figure out a way to just like get the ball out because they're killing your tackles right now.
Right.
Like, you almost can't go deep. Like, you can't be, stand in that pocket for too long because it's just not working out for you.
Here we go. Indiana. Indiana with a 3-point lead at the beginning of this fourth quarter. Perfect season still hanging in the balance. But Indiana has to get a drive going, and they have not really been able to do that much in this second half. It's going to be a run here for Black, who only gets about 2 before being brought down. Again, Cody, I'm concerned about Indiana. I mean, your only touchdown in this half comes off a special teams play. Yeah. And your offense in this second half has been stagnant.
It has. Miami's been dominating. Like, Indiana dominated that first half. Miami's dominating you right now on that defensive line.
2 receivers to the right, tight end on both sides. Ball at the 27. Going to be another run for Black, who breaks through and gets to the 36-yard line. A big run there and some hard running from Kalen Black.
And you need to get back to that, man. You need to get back to right between the tackles. You had that success in that first half. Kalen Black, obviously, he's a great between the tackles runner. So that's a good start here.
2 receivers to the right, tight end on both sides. Ball at the 40. And, that one is almost intercepted. Ethan O'Connor on the pass breakup.
Yeah.
Read that one perfectly. Whew.
Not a good decision there. That could have been real bad. All right, 2nd and 10.
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd down and 10. No, that's Graceland. And Cooper with a first down and more, pushed out at the 41-yard line of Miami.
Tell you, man, our Mark Cooper has been cooking them tonight. You got to get him the football.
Great blocking on the outside by Sarah and Wazowski. Out there on the edge.
Wazowski.
And would you believe it, Cody? That's the first completed pass by Mendoza in the second half.
Seriously? That's great.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what they got. Can they finish
2
this?
Receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end on the right. Cooper motions left. Be play action. Mendoza stepping up, and Mendoza just has to eat it and gets a gain of a yard. Yeah, Danny, good drive so far for Indiana. You got to find a way to capitalize here, though. You got to get some points.
Why are there so many free rushers? I don't understand that.
Well, I'm assuming he's supposed to get it to Cooper there, but I don't know why he doesn't try to throw it to him.
Yeah.
Maybe he just thought that it would be too dangerous.
Maybe.
Another run here. This one for Hemby, who gets brought down at the 37. So that's a gain of 4.
All
and
right.
3rd down and 5 coming up here, Cody.
Yep.
What are you looking to do here?
Yeah, I mean, I think something over the middle would be kind of my thought. I mean, Omar Cooper's been your guy today. So I would think you try to get the ball back in his hands. I don't know what you think, but I think Omar Cooper's the guy right now that you're looking for.
I don't disagree. Indiana has not converted on 3rd down yet this half. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Sarah in the slot. He's going deep, and Cooper didn't see it anywhere, and it's incomplete.
Man.
What does Indiana decide to do here? You are inside the 40-yard line, but it might be too far for a kick.
I don't know how he didn't see that, man.
Because he didn't get his head back in time. Cooper was still running and didn't look back until the ball was almost completely down. And it looks like the Indiana offense is staying out on the field. We'll see if timeout is being called by Signetti. So they are not going to do this. Let's see if they are going to punt it. But we will find out in a second.
I mean, do you go for this?
Where are they at? The 37? Yes, because I don't think you're kicking a field goal from here because this would be a 54-yarder from here. Right. And then, I mean, either you punt it and you get the ball and you give them the ball like the 15 or 10-yard line, or you take the chance on getting the 1st down here.
Right. It's like, do you trust your defense or not?
I mean, and if I'm Indiana, I'm trusting them.
Yeah. We'll see what they do. Huge 4th down here. Thank you to everybody who is tuning in. Indiana holding on to a 3-point lead right now. But thank you, everybody. Be sure to hit that like button, hit subscribe, all that good stuff. When you hit the like button, it pushes it out to more people. We want as many people in here as possible. So do us a huge favor, smash that like button, and let's get as many people in here for this 4th quarter as possible.
Yeah, that Miami defender definitely was a little handsy there with Omar there on that play, but
yeah, he was.
But that didn't impact Omar's ability to look back and see that ball, though.
Yeah, right. Also, I don't necessarily love going deep on 3rd down.
Yeah, in that sort of circumstance, yeah.
I don't love that. That's just me. Because even if you don't get it, like if you think you're going to go for it on 4th down anyway, I don't know. I just don't love just chucking it up and hoping he gets it.
Well, Mendoza's coming back out onto the field, man. So,
all right.
They are going for a first 4th down attempt in the college football playoff this season. So you're at the 37-yard line. I mean, you're in that dead man's zone that you kept talking about earlier. So let's see what they do. 11:28 left in the 4th. Mendoza in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, tight end on the right. Mendoza has time, fires. Becker with the catch.
Oh,
What a catch by Becker at the 17.
goodness, bro.
What a catch by Becker and a great back shoulder throw by Mendoza. Holy cow. A concentration grab by Becker there. Oh,
holy cow.
that is pretty.
All right.
Two
First
receivers to
down.
the left. Tight end on both sides. It's going to be a run here for Black, who gets brought down at the 14-yard line.
Kalen Black's been getting a lot of the run today, I've noticed.
Yes, he has.
Like, in Roman Henby got a lot of carries, in this season. So it's kind of interesting.
It's funny, Cody, because early in the season last year was that way with Henderson and Judkins for Ohio State. Henderson got the majority of the carries early in the year. Judkins got the majority of the carries at the end of the year because he was fresher. So it could be a situation like that for Indiana as Black gets another yard, maybe 2 on that run.
Huge third down here, Derek. I mean, you have the chance to go up 2 scores here versus 1. I mean, it's massive.
Absolutely. Getting up 2 scores here could lead to be too difficult for Miami to come back from. 3rd and 5. Shotgun. Mendoza fires across the middle. Incomplete over the head of his intended wide receiver. And now it's decision time.
Back in the same spot you were. He got held again.
Am I crazy to say that you should probably kick the field goal here?
Do you trust your defense? Because this second half, they haven't been as...
And they are going to send the field goal unit out.
You're trusting your defense. All right.
I mean, I just think about it as like, if you don't get it here, though, like, you can... Because if you don't get it here, then you're only up by 3, and Miami only needs a 3 to tie it. Versus if you get this field goal, you force Miami to be in an all-out situation. The mood changes at that point.
Yep.
So hopefully Indiana can make this.
Kicker's had a couple close calls today, but he's made them.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like Mendoza is going back out there.
Really?
Indiana might be keeping their offense out.
Okay. Looks like they are. Maybe.
Yeah, so Kurt Signetti going all out.
Wow.
No fear from Kurt Signetti, brother. It is all offense here today. Here we go. Ball at the 13. Needs to get to the 8. 2 receivers on each side. Pass from Mendoza. No, it's going to be a QB draw. Mendoza gets the first down. Stays on his feet. Superman dives and it's a touchdown.
Oh, my
Fernando
goodness.
Mendoza. Superman dives into the end zone.
Heisman Mendoza does it again, ladies and gentlemen.
Sir. And with 9:18 left in the 4th quarter, Indiana caps off the long 75-yard drive.
Wow.
Huge.
Wow. Yeah.
Talk about a clutch moment right there, Cody.
Talk about some big brass balls on Kurt Signetti, man.
Yes, sir. And you know what? He trusts his quarterback, and Mendoza does it. And there is now a 10-point lead with under 10 minutes left to go. The pressure is on for Miami. Mendoza. What a play, and the most emotion we have seen from Signetti in a while there. Arms up in the air, almost saw a smile on his face.
Almost.
Oh, Mendoza.
Man. Incredible. I mean, just an incredible, Derek. 2 plays there in the critical moments by Mendoza. That beautiful throw, the sideline to Charlie Becker, and that taking off, Superman diving in. I mean, dude, that's the stuff the legends are made of right there.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Definitely making the plays where it matters, Cody.
Yes, he is. And that's why he's going first overall.
Most likely.
Most likely.
I mean, I don't know anybody else that would go over him, to be honest.
But clutch moments he's delivered this year, man.
Absolutely. Plays like that win championships. Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed.
That just reminisce of Andrew Luck vibes right there. You know, just jumping over and just the full extension into the end zone. Love that. Yep. Game not over yet. Yep. It's not. You're absolutely right. Indiana is going to have to get a stop right here. You cannot allow Miami to go down and get a quick score.
No.
Especially a quick touchdown.
I feel like that when they blocked that punt, they got a little comfortable, right? Can't afford to do that on this drive. But wow, I mean, incredible. Man. Huh.
Incredible.
I'm just at a loss for words, man.
Daxton already sent it. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I keep track of that. In March. Okay. That's fine as long as it gets paid before we go on the trip. So just phenomenal play call there too, Cody. I mean, there's nothing that could prevent you from there was nothing in front of you that was like, it's between you and the defense there. I mean, you mess something up, you're exposed to everything there.
Yeah.
And this one will be returned, but he is brought down immediately and a flag is thrown. It's going to be a hold and a late flag thrown too. We're going to see a hold on Miami, but we might see a personal foul by Indiana. So we may see offsetting penalties, but let's see. Holding on the return team. And that is all it's going to be. So it looks like those flags were thrown for the same thing. So now Miami's got a long drive ahead of them, Cody.
Yes, they do. This is the time. Indiana's gotta lock down defensively, my friend. Assembly Hall going crazy on that play, Derek.
To our reserve account, just so that way, whenever we need to pay it.
People watching from Assembly Hall losing their minds on that play.
Oh, I could imagine. That's going to be a highlight clip for all of Indiana Hoosiers history.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Ball is at the 9. So Miami's going to go 91 yards for a score here. Beck has time, just going to dump it to Tony. Tony makes one guy miss. Couldn't get out of the grasp of the tackling defender, number 21, Elijah Hardy, but does get 9 on the play. Yep, Miami's got to hurry. Fletcher going to run this one. Gets 3, and that is a first down. .8:30 left in the fourth quarter.
Okay.
Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Tight end on the left. Ball's at the 20. Tony's going to motion right. Fake screen. Beck has a lot of time. Beck is going to go deep with it. Incomplete. No flag thrown. Intended for Marion.
Pons again.
Yep. They were trying to get CJ Daniels on the fake screen, but the Indiana Hoosier defense did not fall for it one bit. Mentally smart defense, not giving up the big plays. Second down and 10. Two running backs back there. Beck with time. Beck going deep, and it's caught by Marion. Oh, no, it's not. They're saying it hit the ground.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh. It looked like from that angle he caught it, but the official was quick to say it was incomplete. My goodness. He did lose it. Yep, he definitely lost it.
That was a great throw, though. Holy
That was
cow.
a great throw, and it looks like Pons' foot knocks the ball loose when the Miami receiver fell on him. So it's third down and 10. Again, it's 4-down territory if you're Miami.
And they got
And
it.
a flag is thrown. It's going to be a false start. Cody, we're seeing this Miami offense falling apart.
Just add insult to injury, man. Wow.
Here we go. Third down and 15. Indiana bringing the blitz. Beck fires. First down. Brought down at the 37 by Miami. It's a gain of 22.
Huge lapse there.
Huge. Finds the soft spot in the zone on the streak. Miami hurrying up. They have to score quickly. Beck fires. Tony. Tony's got room. Tony breaks one. Still going. Brought down after a giant gain. And he's down near the 20 of Indiana.
Oh, boy.
Let's see where he ends up here. But it's just a simple slant. And Tony's just too fast.
So electric.
Catches it at the 50, 40, 30, 25. Yeah, he's just outside the 20, Cody. And Miami's doing it pretty quickly right now.
Yeah, they got plenty of time.
Miami,
not
back,
able to
Beck, still has time. Beck, oh, dumps it. Oh, my gosh. And it just bounces off of the hands of Fletcher, and it bounced like a bunch of Indiana defenders, but nobody was able to get it. Oh man, that was scary.
Yeah.
Second down and 10. 6:44 left in this quarter. Miami still has plenty of time and are making good time on this drive. They got to give themselves time to score one more time. Tony on the screen. Tony with room. Tony makes one guy miss, and it's a touchdown. Tony's so quick, and Miami scores in 3 minutes.
Wow.
Miami has made it a game again. They are not going away.
No, they are not. This is a wow.
And Cody, it took less than 3 minutes for them to get 91 yards.
Man.
Indiana has got to put a drive together.
Seriously. Wow. Just
24 to 21, folks. We have a game here. Great game indeed. Not over. No, it is not.
No. You are correct.
These are the two best teams in college football for sure. No doubt.
No doubt.
Just a phenomenal game, man. I mean, it was 10-0 with an entirety of just Indiana dominating in that first half. And now we have seen Miami play better than Indiana has in this second half and has given them a chance to win this game.
Insane, man. It's been so back and forth.
If you get a 3-and-out here, man, you get the ball with 4.5 minutes left and all 3 timeouts. I mean, yeah. I mean, it could be a really great scenario for Miami as long as they can get the stop.
Man, can't get comfortable in this game. That's for dang sure.
You cannot. We said it, man. Indiana could not afford to give up a quick touchdown. And sure enough, here we are.
Yup. Just when you think Miami's done, they come back for more.
How many uncalled penalties is Miami allowed to have? I mean, how many uncalled penalties is Indiana allowed to have? I mean, Indiana's had a couple. That's how I felt when Ohio State was playing Indiana in the Big Ten championship game. Y'all were getting away with so many holds. It's actually insane. So I don't really want to hear it about the officials right now. If they officiated that game properly, Cody, Ohio State definitely would have won against Indiana. No doubt.
I didn't watch, so I can't.
Just take my word for it. There was a lot of penalties that were not called.
Okay.
Literally, Kenyatta Jackson was getting assaulted on the field, and they were not calling it. I mean, it was bad. I'm sad that I lost to both these teams. No doubt. I'm sad. Ohio State just wasn't quite at the level of these teams this year, unfortunately.
For
as good as Ohio State's defense was this year, the offense just couldn't quite handle the rest of it, unfortunately. But here we go, Cody. Lock in.
Okay.
Here we go. 6 minutes and 37 seconds, 24-21. Indiana has to get a drive going to burn out clock. Can Miami get a stop? 2 tight ends, 2 receivers out on the left. It's going to be a run here for Hemby. Hemby gets to the 28-yard line maybe before being brought down. Figured they were going to run the football. You're wanting to get that clock running.
Mm-hmm.
I'm turning off comments because I don't want to see anything that might spoil it. Shout out to over 400 people watching across YouTube and X right now. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, tight end on the right. Pistol formation here. Mendoza going to hand it off to Hemby again, who gets brought down at the 30. So it'll be 3rd down and 5.
Oh boy, here we are again. 3rd and 5.
It's a good spot for Indiana, though. You're in a 3rd and manageable.
Yeah.
Here we go. 5.5 minutes. Indiana needs a first down. Miami needs a stop. Indiana has not converted a 3rd down in this half yet. 3 receivers to the left. Mendoza going to fire to the left. Cooper is open and gets pushed out at the 44-yard line, and it's a first down.
Big first down there, Derek. Yeah, he did get out of bounds.
Cooper.
Excellent design there. Cooper wide open. You
wide open. Nobody accounted for Amar Cooper being in the flat. It's so crazy.
Right. Clock keeps running.
Again, Miami can still have time left, but they need to get a stop. Black, good run, gets brought down at the 50, a gain of 5.
Oh boy.
The clock keeps going.
Keeps going. Four minutes left here, Derek.
4 minutes. Both teams' fan bases on the edge of their seats right now. It's going to be another run for Black, and he loses 2 yards. Miami brought the blitz, and they could not account for it. 3rd down and 7. Cody, it's getting interesting. Your camera's frozen again, by the way.
Freaking kill me, dude.
Huge, man. Huge. 3rd down and 7. A long 3rd down. This is not a situation that Indiana wants to be in.
3:15 left here.
Here we go. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end on the right. Ball's at the 48 of Indiana right now. Black back there with Mendoza. Mendoza's going to throw. Mendoza going deep. Back shoulder. Becker again. Becker with the 50-50 ball again.
Ooh.
Incredible. Charlie Becker.
Wow. What a clutch.
And that might do it.
Bro's like Alec Pierce 2.0, man.
Literally just a smaller version of Alec Pierce, literally.
I mean, we need him, man. We need all the Alec Pierces we can get. Let's take a wow, what a crazy throw and catch. It's huge.
Just over 2 minutes, and Indiana is just outside the 30-yard line. And Hemby gets a first down right at the marker. And Cody, this might be game here. I don't know if they're going to keep this clock running, but Hemby might have just sealed it.
Yeah, the excellent seal block there on that right side to spring Hemby.
A phenomenal block by Omar Cooper on the blitzing safety.
Whew.
And a 2-minute warning has come. Cody, Miami's got all 3 timeouts. They can stop the clock, and they can get the ball back with time. But your best case scenario, you're going to have 1:40 with no timeouts, and you're still going to have to score a touchdown.
Yeah. Miami has all 3 timeouts, obviously, you said. So, yeah, if you're Indiana, just keep bleeding the clock, man. Make them use those timeouts. Wow. I tell you what, man, Charlie Becker's had 2 of the craziest catches today. Unbelievable. Man, I don't even like any of these teams, and I'm stressed. Oh, my goodness. I don't know if you can feel it, Derek, but man. Holy cow.
I mean, again, it's all going to come down to does Miami get the stop here? If Indiana gets one more first down, this will be it. And then they can just run it out.
Yep. What a great freaking game, dude. This is awesome.
What an insane game that we have on our hands.
Like, my goodness. Couldn't have scripted a better game, honestly.
Colts enjoyers saying the Colts should draft Charlie Becker and create the most powerful and only white wide receiver combo in NFL history. No, that was Wes Welker and Julian Edelman for a while there with Tom Brady, dude. Oh, man.
Oh, my. Dude, this has been a blast. I just got to say. This has been awesome.
For real.
What a wonderful game. I don't get how people don't love watching football. I don't get it.
Yeah, for real. It's so fun.
So fun. Even if your team is the Colts, it's still fun.
Yep. Here we go. This is it to decide the national championship. Indiana just needs a first down, Cody.
First down to seal it.
2 receivers to the left, 2 tight ends on the line. Hemby and gets 9 yards.
Woo!
Incredible. And Miami has to use 1 timeout.
That's great. Yeah, they had 3,
incredible.
right? So,
that might just do it.
Yeah. Get this first down converted.
1 more first down and Indiana gets the national championship.
Insane.
Charlie Becker, over the last 8 games, 26 receptions for 550 yards and 3 touchdowns. I mean, talk about a guy that has just become an ultimate impact player for this Indiana squad. I mean, Cody's had so many big moments and so many big games. Just making plays when it matters most.
Wow. Just finding a way to get open.
Second down and 1. Again, if Indiana gets the first down here, then Indiana is going to win the national championship. 6.5 minutes on the clock, and Indiana has taken it all the way into the red zone. Miami's got to make a play, and a flag is thrown. And is there going to be a false start? Oh, Indiana. Oh, no, Indiana. It is a false start. Uh-oh.
So stupid.
That gives Miami more of a chance.
Oh, my goodness, dude.
Oh, man. All you had to do was not do that. And Kurt Signetti not happy about it in the slightest. And Hemby gets maybe a yard, but is brought down immediately.
Oh, boy.
Another timeout call by Miami. Again, if Miami can get this stop here, give themselves a chance.
Huh. My gosh, dude.
This is wild. This is a phenomenal game. Like, holy cow, dude.
Third and 5.
3rd and 5.
One more first down.
I don't even know what you do here if you're Indiana. Are you throwing this or are you running it?
I'm throwing it, but I'm not holding on to it very long.
I was going to say, I'm throwing it, I would think.
Put the ball in the hands of your best player. The guy that you've trusted all the way up to this point.
Apparently, DJ Khaled was down there today
Really?
on the sidelines.
Okay, 3rd and 5. 1:51 left here. Here we go.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Pistol formation. They're going to run it. Black gets stopped after a 1-yard gain. Miami is going to call a timeout, and Miami is going to get a chance to get on offense one more time, Cody.
I'm not a fan of that play call, Derek. Not a fan.
Yeah, I would have tried to do something with a little bit better chance of getting the first down there. But now Miami with no timeouts, but do have enough time to get down the field.
Oh, boy.
We're going to have a close one. We're going to have it figured out. Let's see. So this will be a 35-yarder, I think. I don't remember where he was at. Yeah, 35-yarder. It's kind of right down the middle, so this should be a chip shot for him.
Should be.
Just don't shank it. Kick is up, and it is perfectly through the uprights, and it is 27-21. Cody, I called that score, baby. I called that score, baby. If this ends this way, I'm going to be so happy.
Oh, my gosh, dude.
Turn off comments, bro. I don't need nobody spoiling it for me.
Yeah. So, a little under 2 minutes, 1:42 left here. Indiana holding to a 6-point lead.
Plenty of time.
Plenty of time. but no
Look at
timeout.
both of these teams have the exact same yardage, dude.
Really?
They both have 318 yards of offense now.
Wow. That's insane.
Here we go. This is a legacy drive here. Who gets it done? All right, kick is away. And that will not be returned. Probably a smart move there on Miami's behalf. So Miami has to get 75 yards in a minute and 42 seconds, Cody.
Oh, boy. Oh,
Miami had a game-winning drive against Ole Miss in the playoffs. So they are no stranger to this spot. It's kind of crazy, Cody. It's in Miami. It's in Hard Rock, but it feels like a home game for Indiana. The home base is going crazy. And is there
delay a game, I
think. Is there going to be a delay game?
Yeah, that's what they're calling.
A delay game?
Yep.
They didn't get it off. And he is so mad. He's like, you've got to be kidding me. Why do you not have your kids out there ready to go and make a play? Like, are you stupid?
All right.
First down and 15 now. 80 yards to go. Carson Beck. Two receivers to the right. One to the left. Tight end on the left. It's going to be a pass. Beck has time. Steps up. Beck just has to get rid of it, and it's incomplete. It's incomplete. It was a shuffle forward pass. He was under pressure. That Indiana pass rush, which hasn't really gotten to Beck in this second half, finally gets home.
You're going to need it.
Yeah, you're going to need it on this drive for sure. I mean, Kamara literally got tackled there, but okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Three receivers to the right, one to the left. Tony now motions left. Beck fires. Incomplete. Thrown behind CJ Daniels, and Beck was leveled, and a flag is thrown.
Oh, my
Beck
God.
is still down, trying to get up, and he does, and a personal foul roughing the passer by Indiana, and it's going to be a free 15 yards. Oh, man, one of the biggest mistakes of the night. And honestly, I don't even really agree with that, Cody. I mean, it was within a step, and he didn't even hit him hard or anything. I don't agree with that call. I do not agree with that. But either way, ball's at the 35 now. Beck. Indiana only bringing 3 and are going to give it to Charmer Brown, who gets 11 and a first down. Two receivers to the right, two to the left. Charmer Brown still back there with Beck. Indiana bringing the blitz. Beck just going to fire, and Tony catches it for a gain of 7. Clock still running, though. Remember, Miami has no timeouts.
1 minute. 1 minute.
You have 1 minute and 5 seconds left. Ball's at the 47. Two receivers to the right, two to the left. Beck, back to throw. Gets the first down with Daniels. He stays in bounds.
Yeah, that's
but he
critical.
does get to the 40.
He's in bounds. That's
Yep.
huge. Keep him
Clock
in
will
bounds.
run as soon as the ball is set.
Yep.
52 seconds. Miami within 41. Oh, and the clock is stopped, and I think Indiana calls a timeout. They do.
Probably
Kurt
not a bad
wanted
idea.
to get his team set up. Okay, yeah, they're going to give that time back. So 51 seconds, Cody, and Miami is in Indiana territory now.
Well,
this
just
is
gotta keep 'em out of
close,
the end
dude.
zone. Yeah. Got to keep them out of the end zone. That's all that matters.
One defensive stand, man. Could you do it?
Your defense has been selling in this second half, so it's about time they pull their weight here.
There's only one defense in college football this year that I would have had faith in being able to make a stop here, and that's Ohio State's defense. So
I don't know.
Gonna have to see here.
Can they do it?
51 seconds. Ball at the 41 of Indiana. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Tight end on the right. Beck under pressure. Beck throws, fires, intercepted, and Indiana wins! Indiana's gonna win the national championship! Carson Beck underthrew his wide receiver, and Indiana with its first national championship. A flag is thrown. Obviously, it's for the celebration.
Oh, let them celebrate, bro. Come on.
Indiana just won the national championship off an interception. Incredible. 527 people watching on this one, by the way. Crazy.
Crazy.
Indiana just did it. They pulled off the perfect 16-0 season. The first 16-0 season in college football history.
Wow.
And in the second year of the extended college football playoff, goes undefeated, beating some of the best teams that college football has to offer. And it comes down to a last-minute interception. Sharp read that the whole way, Cody. I mean, that was so easy.
Oh, my.
And Mendoza kneels it. He will have to kneel it one more time.
Incredible.
Incredible. 16-0. Indiana, the rightful number one team. And in his second year as a head coach of a program that has never had a success like this, makes it to a national championship. Indiana's going to have to QB sneak this. And they do. And just like that, Indiana does it.
Wow.
The clock has hit 0, and Kurt Signetti finally breaks a smile. And he's like, it's so cold. The game right now is so cold. No, he got plenty wet. And that is it.
Dang, dude.
Indiana has won a national championship. Wow.
Wow.
The state of Indiana is probably going insane right now, especially in Bloomington. I can hear them 90 miles away.
They're not 90 miles away.
They're close to 90 miles away.
10 miles away.
So,
Oh, my word. What a freaking game, dude. We needed this, man. Indiana needed this.
insane. First coach. Oh, I didn't see. I thought it said first coach to win a national title in their first 2 seasons with a team. That's crazy. 27-2. I mean, incredible, Cody. I mean, he's had 2 losses in his first 2 years at a school that never has had a successful football program.
Yeah.
And it was lost to Ohio State last year, who won the Natty, and lost to Notre Dame in the college football playoff. Other than that, has not lost a game. I mean, truly incredible.
Truly. Wow.
Truly insane.
I have no words, man.
That's insane. I'm telling you again, like all those players for Indiana, man. I mean, they're legends forever. A part of Indiana history forever.
Seriously. Well, good for them, man.
Yes, sir.
Good for Indiana.
Can't you believe they have to most of them have to go to freaking class here soon.
Right. I don't know if that's going to happen tomorrow. But man.
Truly insane, man.
So happy for him. We're rooting with we're wishing. What?
Fernando Mendoza. Truly incredible.
What a season.
What a season he has had, man.
Yeah.
It's just absolutely insane. I can't even believe it. It's, so 3 years in a row, dude. The national championship goes through the Big Ten.
That's right.
First Michigan, then Ohio State, and then Indiana.
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
Oh, man, that's crazy.
I mean, what else can you say, man?
Yeah, I mean, what can you say, man? Just
I have no words.
Yeah, what a storybook ending. Yeah, no doubt. I mean, truly incredible. Great stream, guys. Have a great night. You as well, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this one, guys. I mean, again, we'll maybe do a video on this at another point, but we're happy to watch this game. A phenomenal game. It was entertainment up until the final seconds. So absolutely awesome. Love to watch it. Indiana wins the national championship 16-0, the perfect season. One of the best stories that you've ever seen in college football history. That'll do it for this one. Thank you guys so much. And as always, go Hoosiers.